To this day. To this day.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's stupid.
So I'm about to go advertise.
To this day. To this day.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's stupid.
All right. Hello. Welcome. All the people in the chat. This is Off the Top Live. I am Bushido Spirit, the host, the best host in the world, the only host that you care about, the only reason you come to this channel.
Lies.
The origin of thirst. I am reformed now, and I'm all about that PC life, man. PC culture, man. That's what's up. Anyway.
Damn right.
Exactly.
Can we
man.
boo
That's what I'm
you?
talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That person you just heard, let me give him the proper intro right here. I got a video of Mean. This is
Early, ain't
Why
he?
is his tagline infinite struggle?
New to this channel.
I'm
Mean.
He one of the elders, man. I'm kind of an elder too. I mean, but he was slightly before me, so
And we
just talking about YouTube
related
years.
to anime,
Man, Mean made
manga,
you.
and talk a
Real.
whole night.
Right.
Now, if that sounds like a good idea
I
to
got it
you,
from Bush.
or it sounds
Where's
like
the
a
watch
good
together?
time,
I
you
still
can hit
want
that button
Minecraft.
right
I
over
stole
there and
swag.
subscribe so you can be updated on more.
Bush ain't got no fucking so I know that's a lie.
I've been copying off of him and PNB Peasy. What's it? OMB Peasy.
Damn.
Is it OMB Peasy?
I don't know who the fuck you. OMB Peasy.
Is that the nigga from the cooking show that be making grits?
Where the fuck is the watch together? Damn it! Here it is.
He from your town. I thought you knew him.
Oh hell no! I don't know nobody over
He
here.
don't,
man.
Bush don't go outside. Come
Don't
on
go
now.
outside.
Said
What
Morgan
the fuck
don't
you
get a
talking
panel.
about?
Bush
runs
runs Mobile. If anybody doing anything, it has to be sanctioned by Bush first.
Exactly.
That's facts.
Ain't nobody report the Bush.
I'm
Who the
the
fuck
nigga
is
here.
that?
They gotta check in with that nigga
Why
Bush.
y'all niggas
They gotta
hating?
check in.
Goddamn, man.
I believe
If
it,
they
man.
murder somebody, they gotta ask him first.
Bush is the kingpin of Alabama.
General.
Did I?
Oh,
yeah.
In the other, yeah, you put it in the other
delete
pot
that
though.
motherfucker. Delete that. Hurry up.
In the announcements,
Stupid
bro.
ass nigga, bro.
Come on.
You gotta lick it twice every time. He
Stupid
always
ass
do that.
nigga.
I can't touch it. Bruh.
Amateur hour. Anyway, that person you just heard, is MangaMean. MangaMean is in the building. Introduce yourself to the people, man. They probably already know who you are anyway. They fuck with us.
Hey, what's up? I'm a piece of shit.
That's great.
Okay.
I got a little YouTube channel. I do like little reviews on and stuff like that. I've been off my game for the last little while because I'm broke. That's actually the truth.
That's
I
real shit.
believe in you, man.
That's
I
real
believe
shit.
in you.
Real shit.
What's
shit.
real don't gotta
We
run.
all
Hey.
broke. Some people are too afraid to admit they broke because they want to front and fake on Instagram and shit. But
Bill's fisting the hell out of
we
me.
all broke. Yeah, we all broke, man. We all get those food assistance and all of that shit, man.
You,
That's a little
Shit, I ain't
much.
getting food assistance.
Don't be ashamed. Don't be
You sound
ashamed,
like
nigga.
you
Don't
speaking
be
close
ashamed.
to
I'm
home,
happy
nigga.
with that
You been
EBT
off
This
check.
nigga
Yeah,
eating
but-
government cheese and shit.
Hell yeah, that government cheese.
My
Listen,
goal is
How
to
you
be
on EBT with a podcast, nigga? Go to work.
That's
If I could do
crazy.
that, man, I could just retire.
Oh shit.
That boy got a live stream
I got my
and a
grandma's
snap
cousin's
card.
mama's card, nigga. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called?
We eating ravioli tonight, nigga.
No,
we
what was the
do
card? It's an EBT card, right?
EBT,
It's
yeah.
a EBT,
What's
it's
it
a
called?
wick, it's a snap. It's all them shits.
Snap. We
No, I'm
got
saying,
all
what's
that
the name? Like over here, like
Oh.
in Jersey, it's called Family First. In Philly, like in Pennsylvania, it's called Access.
shit. Okay,
what's
I
the
like
name
that
of yours?
rebranding, man, because I don't
They
understand
both
Family
EBT
First.
cards.
I don't understand black people, man. They like, we won't help, you know what I'm saying? We struggling out here, we won't help, but when we get the help from the government, people want to pick on you and shit like, oh, why you wearing your mama's shoes? They talk about you, all that shit, man. Just struggling, man. You know what
Who
I'm saying?
said that?
You walking out
Niggas so afraid that they struggling, but yet they'll put it in a
Don't
rap
be in his
song.
mama's
Like, I'm
shoes.
struggling.
But she
I'm
really
rapping
from the
right
struggle,
now.
huh? God damn, your
You know what I'm
mama's
saying?
shoes.
Exactly, man. Shit, sometimes, you know what I mean? Your shoes too dirty. You got to put on them.
You 38, do they still fit?
Oh, yeah, she was a dirty
You
pro
got to put on
heels.
them pink shoes, man. And go out the house with the motherfuckers, man.
This nigga wearing Keds.
Exactly,
That's
man. You got to put
crazy.
your mama capris on, nigga, and rock them shits, dog.
Capris is a pair
Oh.
of pants, nigga.
Oh,
I know. That's why I said it, fool.
Oh, but wasn't that you that said you had a story about like your clothes weren't all the way washed, so you wore your mom jeans one day to school?
Oh yeah,
Was that you?
it was some tight white jeans on. Nigga roasted the fuck out
Oh
of me.
my
Dog.
god. I mean, you know the tricks
Was it
are
class?
I
honest.
mean, I was fit. I was about to cry in class. That nigga was killing me, though.
And the teacher was laughing with him
That
too.
nigga was she smirked. She didn't outright laugh. She smirked a little bit. She had a big ass booty too. Black t-shirt. I was embarrassed. I was like, damn, not this fine.
Ain't you 6'8"? How you fit your mom's pants?
No, I didn't fully grow yet, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
He hop on like Aaron. He was just 6'8" out
That
the
shit,
gate.
that
That's
shit
crazy.
it was middle school, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't.
Okay, you was still 6'3" at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom's a Yeti, man. You know, so it kind of worked.
Cooking the fuck up.
Yeah, basketball player.
Disrespectful.
But yeah, we got also we got Truth in here. If you didn't can tell already.
What's good, y'all? I'm your humble servant, coming here as always to keep the calls going. I appreciate y'all having me.
We got our diversity hire Keek in here. You know.
Hey, fuck you, Bush.
Shit. All right, we got is Stone still here?
Yeah.
Oh, we got
Oh,
Stone.
no.
He's kind of quiet. Okay, what's wrong, Stone? He sounds sad.
Yeah, it's Stone, man. What's going on?
Stone.
Nah, bro.
I'm kind of
Where the
sad
hype
too,
at?
man. I said,
Sad Stone.
all these dick pics out here, and I'm like, these niggas dicks.
What?
Like,
You said we weren't gonna talk about it on the pod.
you just lose self-esteem looking at these niggas' dicks, man. It's not.
Yeah, just the sheer weight of them.
Like no, the girth, the nigga, the size. It's like
Yeah,
damn.
can you imagine
you like
shit
that?
hitting your head?
Steph Curry dick was weird.
Bush salivating at the mouth.
It's like damn,
Steph Curry
nigga,
dick was awkward.
that nigga got an ogre dick, man. I saw that nigga dick in Goblin Slayer, dog. That shit crazy.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
That's
we got Marcel in here, pretty ass nigga. What up, Marcel?
That nigga Stone is sad because I ran that nigga pockets.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Tell them niggas about the bet.
Wait, no, we don't. Why you bring up? Why gotta be talking? Oh, don't bring up no personal. Don't bring up niggas that.
That ain't that's a
Yeah,
video
bring
game.
up
Nigga, that shit ain't no personal.
He beat him like it was personal though. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. You're right. I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
report your ass to HR, nigga.
I'm
I still
sorry.
have
Bush is HR. What do you mean?
When they gonna pay the Stones
No,
for his money? When
I
they
know
gonna
you
get
got
it to you?
$100.
Philly is
Bush.
HR.
Where's my check, nigga? I know you got $100 at this point, nigga. Don't play
I
around
just,
with me.
nigga, I just told you that I
donation.
was getting snap and shit. You trying to run my
Lying.
pocket? I ain't got
You're
no
lying,
money,
bro.
though.
Damn, so it went to
I
you?
contributed at least $20
Philly
to your
Philly
ass,
is
nigga.
HR.
What you
Oh yeah,
mean,
that's
man?
why.
Come on.
That's why that shit didn't happen because that nigga Philly ain't gonna do shit about it.
Man, ain't gonna do
Yeah.
shit about it. The constant sexual harassment I received from this nigga Bush.
Bush. Yeah, right.
It ain't
Should've
harassment
relaxed.
if
Did
you
it,
like
too.
it, man.
Hashtag me too.
It ain't harassment if you like it, dog.
So but you the Harvey Weinstein
That
of this
nigga be that
organization?
nigga Marcel be getting. That nigga be happy as fuck.
No, the fuck I don't, nigga.
What the fuck?
He like, yes, I am cute, nigga. Yeah, I see you, Marcel.
No.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
Continue.
anyway. Oh, also we got Riz. Let me unmute Riz. We got Riz in here, man.
No shit.
We
Hey,
got
Riz and that
Let me
key.
unmute Riz. What up, Riz?
Special warning.
Man, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mood Tricks.
Yeah, my
Check
nigga
out his
Riz.
channel.
I mean, niggas don't know
Platinum
it.
selling artist, 3 top hits on the Billboard.
Riz, you
And
can't
you know,
say
What's
and I know.
up?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Worth
And I know-
hundreds
and
of
they know-
dollars.
What's up?
What?
Yo.
These niggas
Man,
stop
can we
me
run
from
one of
roasting
Riz's
niggas.
joints to close out?
Let's
Stop
run it.
doing
Let's
that,
run.
Stone.
I want to run a Riz.
Mm.
I can't. Y'all blocked me out from saying it. So go ahead.
I'm
Riz.
Sway
saying,
in the
don't
morning.
do it.
Sway in the morning.
Let
You
me
feel
let
me?
me let me
And I
run
know,
the Riz
you
shit.
know.
And you know, what's up?
Hey, Riz,
real,
link that "What's Up" track, dog. I need that shit in my life right now.
Link
dog.
it, nigga. Link it.
Hey, Riz, in the comments, Leo said, Riz, my man. That's your boy.
Yeah, it's my boy, Fly
And you
Lord
know,
Leo.
I know, and you know.
I remember
and
when
you
y'all
know.
was at war with each other.
What's
Good times.
Oh yeah, bro. That nigga was trying to run the shit, bro. I got him with the rope though.
Hold on, he said you stole his catchphrase, though. How you feel about that?
What? What?
What is it? For show Leo?
For sure, Leo.
Oh yeah.
It's
He
Leo.
branded himself.
It's Leo in the phrase. He said you stole that from him.
Show Leo.
Oh shit.
I type in what's up. I got WhatsApp, man. Let me see.
You fucking it's Shino. Not the character Shino.
Oh, Shino. Okay. Man, you
You
changed
know,
your
man, I
name
know.
so many times. I can't find your channel no more, nigga.
Oh, it's not Riz Key anymore. It's Mood Tricks.
Yeah, mood tricks.
It's like, damn.
I want some
Man,
tricks.
nigga, why are we spending so much time on this shit?
No,
Because
man.
Yeah, that's
we need
Riz is a great character. Unlike you.
Hey, yo, Keek, get into the watch together, man. Get into the watch together, Keek. I want to show you
Like
this track.
shit, what we talking about, man?
I'm in there.
Riz a better character than you, Stone. That's all.
I guess so, nigga, but he's not on the. Okay, go ahead, bro. Wait, we are playing this shit.
And he got better songs than you.
I mean, shit.
Nah,
Yeah, quiet. Hold on. I gotta quiet down the video playing.
This the first phone I got that's not a trap phone. Literally, I'm dead serious. I only had trap phones my entire life.
Shit. Bro, I can't. Come on. Come on, bro. Like,
Stone, shut the fuck up.
like,
For real though.
what are we doing, bro?
Yo, what is
Oh,
this fucking
I'll make good music.
nigga. What to say, bro? Here, I'm working.
Man, y'all
y'all
still
always doing the
talking, man.
God,
Look,
shut the fuck
when we
up.
get to the actual topics and y'all niggas start like, I'm gonna mute y'all niggas, man. Like, come on, y'all.
Help me, Joe.
I was about to say, bro.
Come on.
Nah, I linked it in something else, bro. I sent it to Morgan, bro.
Niggas
Hello?
can't listen
Hello?
to shit.
You sent me the same. You sent me the same.
Josh,
track.
Nigga,
Josh,
is here,
please
man.
help me, bro. Oh my
Huh?
god.
Listen, y'all always doing the podcast, but I'm doing something, dog. It's been crazy.
For real.
Yeah, bro.
Damn,
So what you need help with? I got about 5 minutes before I gotta
We
go.
got a nigga here that a nigga. Never mind, bro. Go ahead.
Just hate him, bro.
Riz
Don't
is
listen
in-
to him.
Josh. Riz
Yo.
is in here and we playing Shino and Stone won't shut the fuck up.
But
Yeah,
wait, hold
nigga,
up.
I'm trying to play
What's
Shino. I don't know where to
up?
put it.
Yeah.
what's
Hey, you know,
up?
and
Yeah.
I know. What's
So if you
Man,
don't
we
stop
need
The
your
fuck up, put
hating
that shit.
ass,
Memes,
I'm gonna stop talking. I'm
Power
gonna stop talking. Go ahead, do your thing.
Please.
Play it. Play that shit.
Yeah, so stop talking. Let's play it, okay?
Fuck, I'm looking for shit. Oh, it's a general. I'm gonna post it right here. Up in the general.
Got Riz, why you talking too, nigga? Like you talking over your own track, Riz?
Man, it's him, man. He can do that.
Nigga, it's there.
So we can't.
Riz doesn't know what the watch together is. He doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to link that shit to him. You're right.
Yeah.
Are you on my Do I have you as a friend, Riz? I think I
Of course, bro.
do. You sure I delete
Apparently
your ass? Hold up. Let me see.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the. Okay.
Man, Link Bush, you know. Not she know.
Yeah,
you
that's the
know,
shit
I was
right
like,
there,
this shit
bro.
sound different. What is this?
It's about the same, but
I was like, I don't fuck with this one, dog. What the other one at, dog?
Yeah, that's the
that's how
one.
you felt.
That's how, yo, this it didn't hit me like the other one did, dog.
Dang, Stone. They said you hating just because you can't rap or sing. I thought you was a rapper.
Anyway, we wasting too much time. We gotta get into the topics, the rundown. All right, we gotta get to the rundown. All right.
Aren't these the topics, Riz?
No,
You're
no, that's not what the topic
nigga, you
is.
out of there.
That's not what the topics are, man. All right, the actual topics are. So we got to do that. We got to do that end of the year wrap up for cancel or support. You know, we got to finish that list off. Got to
I
come
don't
in.
even think I got introduced. God,
You don't fucking matter, nigga.
Morgan is back. I'm sorry, Morgan back in the building.
Ain't nobody give a fuck about this nigga coming back or not, man. Fuck this nigga, bro. He been
True up on no
nigga,
podcast
nigga.
ass nigga, man.
When you ask him about a topic, he give you one worded answer, shit like that, man. Get the fuck out
Talk
of here
to
with
that
Morgan,
nigga,
man.
Stone.
When Stone rants, you just gotta let him go, man. He don't mean anything. He don't even say anything. You just gotta let him go.
Yeah, looking like Kanye, man, except for without any genius. He's just a crazy ass nigga, man.
That's crazy.
Hey, Stone.
He stole my name. He tried to
Nigga,
hit
you're
me
like
up all the
Kanye
time.
without any talent.
Talk to him, Riz.
Damn, man.
Talk to him.
Go ahead. You got it, Riz. You got it. Y'all got it.
I realize it's gonna be trouble, so I'm gonna mute several niggas
Yes.
doing topics. So yeah, but
Introduce
yeah,
yourself.
introduce yourself, man. Go ahead.
Hello.
That's crazy.
That's it. All right. I guess. I mean, also another thing we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about Aaron Hernandez got a documentary about to drop, man, on Netflix. We gotta talk about that serial killer, man, that murderer, that NFL player.
This nigga using trigger words, man. Trying real hard.
We gotta talk about that new Christopher Nolan movie, man. What is it?
I
Tenet?
saw it, but I saw it drop.
We gotta talk about that film. We got a black lead in a movie that's not about struggle. That is beautiful.
Batman in
it. He made it, man. Eddie Murphy returned to SNL. We gotta talk about that, man. He brought all of the famous black comedians.
I heard he
out,
killed
man.
that.
Yeah.
You know what that meant? The fucking movies wasn't doing shit, so he had to go back.
What movie you talking about?
Was
I
it
said none
Dolomite?
of his movies was doing good lately, so he had to go back to SNL.
I don't know, man. I think he just came back to promote Dolomite and Coming to America too. And Dolomite is doing pretty well right now on Netflix.
Yeah, that's just fire.
He for really?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Damn.
pretty good.
Cause he had the last few he came out with was shitters.
It was. You're right about that. Nothing but trash. But he came back with that heat, man. So yeah, he back on it. You gotta talk about.
Bills started getting. Bills wasn't paid. He said, "You know what? I gotta come with some fire."
Yeah. yeah. We gotta talk about Camila Cabello. I think that's how you pronounce her name. We gotta talk about her. Her past was uncovered. Apparently on Tumblr, she posted up a bunch of racist things. So yeah, we gotta talk.
Is that the girl that accused somebody else of racism, and then they checked the Twitter and found that?
I don't know. This chick was a part of Fifth Element.
Fifth Harmony.
I'm sorry. that's the 90s.
Retarded, bro. Like, oh man.
That's the band,
that's
right?
the 90s. That's the 90s.
Oh, bro. This nigga said Fifth Element, man.
Element.
That's a dead ass movie, bro.
Let me type that.
Bruce Willis is part of that group.
Yo, what was I thinking? I don't know. Fuck it. All right, you know what I mean. Anyway, she was part of that group. You just
recently watched it, huh?
Yeah, she was a part of that group. All right, we're gonna talk about her racist past and see if whether or not we cancel or support her. And I mean, some people. I mean, look, she's done a lot of good things recently. We'll see when we get to her. All right.
Man,
okay. I like canceling motherfuckers.
Yeah, how racist was it?
Also, we got to talk about.
Is it like
that played a big role in it?
Look, I mean, the N word was repeated. The ER N word was repeated.
The hard R.
It's nigger.
We might understand that.
I didn't mean for you to say it, nigga. Like,
I apologize.
Say the A, man.
No, but I gotta see how she look first before I cancel
talk to him, man.
I'm gonna show you. Also, since MangaMean is here, we gotta talk about anime a little bit. I mean, I've been wanting to talk about anime for a while because that's what we know, man. That's where we came from. We gotta talk about this IGN top anime don't pay though. Top anime.
Do we really gotta talk about IGN? Man, they fell off a while ago.
Nigga, you said IGN?
Yeah, they made a top.
IGN.
If we gonna clout chase, we gotta clout chase with somebody that's hot.
Yeah, let's go after Polygon or Kotaku, man. Not IGN.
Like niggas that
they like the NPR radio of video game reviews, bro. They been fell off.
Yeah. We talking about anime though. They made a
Pokemon Boris Johnson. You feel me? Like
they did their research. They made a top 25 anime list. They made it like in November, but we're gonna talk about it now.
Listen, who's number 8? If it's not Black Bible or Bible Black, I don't want to do it.
Oh yeah, Bible Black is that.
Wow, those are included.
Bible Black probably has to be the greatest hentai of all time.
The greatest hentai of all fucking time.
Nigga, that shit is fire.
Dog.
Would y'all stop?
Nigga, I've watched Bible Black. I have watched Bible Black to slap my meat. I have watched Bible Black for the story. I've watched Bible Black to just marvel in the animation.
It does everything. It's like the Mario of hentai, bro. It's all
right?
You just keep going back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You ever seen the clitoris go Super Saiyan 3? Like, it's
like the story of Bible Black is good, nigga.
Say Super Saiyan 3. Yo, but yeah,
this shit is wild. Y'all fucking crazy.
But yeah, that's the rundown right there. All right, that's the rundown right quick. Let me get matter of fact, before I even start this, I forget to do this all the time. But we are on Discord, by the way. That's where I post most of the notifications. We will be back on Twitter. I completely lost track of that account. I don't know the password to that shit no more. So.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've been logged on the whole time, just like in thirst traps. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it.
And if you have the password, send that shit back through because I completely forgot about that account.
Bro, you gotta just tell me what you want, man. I don't know if I can log out at this point. I think my phone's stuck.
That nigga was like, I don't want to log out no more. I didn't like all the shit that I want to like.
You might not be able to get back in.
But
real though.
Yeah, check us out on that. Also, we are streaming right now live on Twitch. We gotta make our transition to Twitch because YouTube is kind of falling off, and Twitch is gonna be there to hold us up in case something happened to the YouTube channel. So be aware.
Twitch is the worst place we could possibly go, nigga.
Yeah, we gotta correct ourselves, man. It's not.
We're not gonna survive on Twitch, man.
Well, everybody else.
Niggas gotta pay for Twitch, man.
We have one woman with us. Like
we gotta rotate like an RPG and put Keek in the front lines, dog. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, we gotta go to Twitch, man. And
I'm not taking the fall for none of you niggas.
Let's go to Mixer. Let's go to Mixer.
What the fuck is Mixer?
That's Microsoft.
Oh, that's Ninja.
Go to that, dog.
It's the Daily Motion of live streaming, dog. But maybe it'll turn out better this time.
That's when niggas go in their bed.
It's a live streaming site made by Ninja.
When we getting into a topic
for Fortnite.
Ninja didn't make it.
Yeah, he didn't make it, but
he pretty much made it, man. Ninja going to Mixer is like Gold Roger dying in One Piece. Like he just opened up a whole new era.
Shit.
Did the One Piece exist
they
before?
Gave him that bag, though.
That's a good ass question. Did the One Piece exist before Roger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did it? Who was the Pirate King before Roger?
Why it took so long to get it? What the fuck?
I don't think it did.
Or maybe he created it.
Yeah, he created it.
Yeah,
he created it.
That is the thing.
Nigga, Bush, you the one saying that we gotta talk about anime.
We're not getting into One Piece.
One Piece is the dream.
We'll get to that later.
We all know One Piece is the power of friendship anyway.
Oh, he did say that. Wait a minute.
He said I left
it's the power of friendship that you made along the way.
I don't think friendship is how Blackbeard got OP.
So, wait. MangaMean created the One Piece.
You're right.
Then how the fuck did he find One Piece?
Hold on.
The One Piece is an amalgamation of a lot of shit that he found.
It's the friends you make along the way, guys.
Why y'all? Yo, I'm about to mute y'all niggas. All right.
These material things are friends you need help.
Wide mute here.
Oh, nigga, damn.
Stone, stop saying take control if I mute your dumb ass too. All right? Like, come on, just don't contribute. Like, you're not helping when you say take control while everybody else is screaming.
I'm telling you to do it.
Nigga, I understand.
Saying Jesus grabbed the wheel. He just keeps screaming.
Man, just type the shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Type you ain't gonna see that.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be looking at that.
Anyway, niggas are muted. So yeah. Let me unmute these niggas. All right, y'all muted now. We going into our first topic, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna start off with something. We're gonna start off with This Week in Racism. We're gonna do that. Fuck it. We're gonna start right off the bat. Early, right off the bat.
I wasn't ready for this.
With the racism, man. This Week in Racism.
It's
Cabello.
Offensive.
Camila, man.
Does she have a fat ass? Let me look at that.
Support.
It's
alright.
Offensive.
All right, so I got a video. So here's basically the story. So somebody on Twitter, I think this is the person on Twitter, fan account, Motivate Fenty, exposing Camila Cabello, racist and downright disturbing Tumblr reblogs, and she posted up a bunch of stuff from the past. Let me see if I can scroll down a bit. Now I think she's the first person that started talking about this. Let me see.
She's the first person shooter.
Exposing Camila Cabello's racist and downright disturbing Tumblr reblogs, a thread. Is she talking about niggas only, or is she talking about other people as well?
She just talking about her, cause she was on Tumblr. I think she did this when she was like 15 or some shit. I think people keep bringing that up, but and I think this was when
was she part of Fifth Harmony at the time?
Yeah. Cause I think in this post right here, she mentions another member.
So we're going to Panera too.
Oh, so they was all racist.
3 steps ahead of you,
I don't know
nigga.
about all. I mean, only.
No, because what happened was her fans were going after Normani, and the other members of the group like spoke out about it, and they were defending Normani, and she took a break from social media.
But Normani is actually wow. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, so it's a lot of
Wait,
stuff.
what happened?
I'm reading the text messages on.
I mean, it's not wild because America as a nation is, but I guess.
Where's the video at, Stone?
It's on the YouTube screen, bro.
Stream.
Oh, so the black girl hate niggas too?
No. She hating on the black girl in the group. She called her the.
Oh, that's foul.
Let me actually play a video because I don't think I have all the posters. They might have it in the video.
Whoa.
Also, I think in the video they have her apology too. So we're gonna get that.
Don't apologize.
She said Normani's a nigga.
He said don't apologize.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, at this point, like you gonna make it worse. Don't apologize.
I don't know
Take
any of them.
Take it on the
It was
street.
a half-assed apology anyway.
Yeah, like if you really don't mean it, don't apologize. You're just gonna make it worse altogether.
Nigga, that's no apology.
I'm sorry you felt offended by me.
You
I'm
have,
sorry,
you have
you're not.
to. You
Like-
have to apologize. You can't just let that shit rock, man. You got
It's
to.
because but we know it's like it's not sincere either way because you just apologizing because you got caught. You ain't apologizing
Well,
because what you
there's
said.
no way of really knowing if it's sincere or not. Like we can't control.
Did
it.
you
We
read
don't
the
know.
apology?
Let's watch the video.
y'all
Let's watch the
imagine-
video. Let's watch
Can
the
y'all
video.
imagine if the WWE was really popping when Twitter was popping? Like Vince McMahon, like I'm sorry I said nigga on there.
Twitter is
regular
always
basis.
popping. What you talking about?
Nah, they wouldn't let that nigga slide.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry,
hold on.
sorry.
Somebody make a
kids
meme
away.
with
Yo,
this
yo, yo.
Camila girl's with a MAGA hat on.
Oh my god.
Somebody put a MAGA hat on her.
Yeah, okay.
A little
that's
dunce
cool.
cap though.
Rep and trap don't make you racist.
Hey, yo, so quiet down.
Yes, it does.
We gotta play the
Yes,
video.
it does.
Silent. We gotta play the video. We gotta play the video here. Her apology is in this video. I think they're gonna read it out for us.
Hot water after resurfacing, and she's issued a public apology.
Damn
but
them lips,
some
boy.
fans aren't as
Shut
forgiving.
up.
What's up, y'all?
She got a
Camila
little
is
perky
Junior
blue
back
shit.
here on
It
Clever
ain't
News,
fat,
and
though.
Camila's past is officially come back to haunt her. We've seen this happen before as tweets or past behavior resurface.
That nigga look like
on
Philly.
the internet. So we're just gonna take this as yet another learning lesson that what
I don't
does
see
in that
anything.
definitely stays.
I
in the
can see
God damn, my
You
fault,
all
my
these
fault.
niggas.
My fault. My fault, man. I just sent it to you. That's my fault.
That jacket look like something Philly would wear, tight
That's
as fuck,
my
bro.
fault. There you go, man. This is the watch together. There you go.
Why you trying to roast everybody, Stone?
I'm in a bad mood, bro.
Take it out on yourself.
Hey, I love you, Stone.
Anyway, Camila's new album celebrations have died down, all thanks to tweets that resurfaced on Wednesday featuring screenshots of Camila's old Tumblr account where she posted offensive and racist memes and comments. The post showed the screenshots dating all the way back to 2012 when Camila was a
KFC and fried
teenager.
chicken
However,
and
it doesn't
nigga
matter how
with an
long ago
afro.
this happened because, well, they still happen. The memes and comments contain
Why would you
harsh
seen that little
language,
nigga there?
multiple uses of the N-word and racial stereotyping towards the black community.
I wanna see what
Naturally,
she
this
said the N-word.
circulated the internet quicker than the plague, and Camila's
He put it on the screen already.
damage control and take down all of her past Tumblr posts. However, this didn't stop fans from
A
coming
watermelon?
forward.
The
Camila then
fuck?
responded to the viral tweets taken to her social media accounts to post
Hold up, can you
a long
pause it?
apology statement to fans.
God damn, boy, y'all
Cause I'm
niggas
trying to
don't
see the. I'm trying to
listen.
read the. I'm trying to read this.
I
Is
think
it?
they
Do
gonna
you have
read
a?
it for you.
You have it?
Hold
Oh,
up.
they do. Okay, go ahead.
Hold up, and if they don't, I got a bigger image of it anyway.
Okay.
When I was younger, I used language that I'm deeply ashamed of and will regret forever. I was uneducated and ignorant, and once I became aware of the history and the weight and the true meaning behind the horrible and hurtful language, I was deeply embarrassed I ever used it. Camila went on to add that although she wishes she could, she can't go back and change what happened in the
she got
past,
them
but
thick-ass
once you
thighs,
know better,
boy.
you do better, and that's all I can do. She stated that now
With a
she's
flat
22 and
pancake
an
booty.
adult, and that
Man,
those
she ain't got
mistakes
no
don't represent
better
the
than
person she
Zendaya.
is or the person she's
You
ever
stupid.
been. and
Shut
that
your
she now
bitch ass
uses
up.
her platform to
Y'all
speak on
niggas
injustice
still
and
talking.
inequality.
Bringing up Zendaya.
Now, Camila's
Look at
closing
that.
sentence stated,
That
"I
is not
can't
no
say enough how
pancake ass.
deeply
Come
sorry and
on.
ashamed I feel, and I apologize again from the bottom of my heart."
This
The
sound like
apology
You need to make
drew
an
mixed
example
reactions
of
from
that.
fans on Twitter, with many criticizing her response, but also many coming to her defense. One fan tweeted that age does not matter when it comes to knowing what racism means, writing, "People defending her because she was young, that's a dumb excuse. I mean, I'm 16 and I'm well aware of what racism is." But many fans did defend Camila, noting that she
different
was a young
experiences.
teenager and didn't know better, saying she was 12 to 14 and a lot of
Different
people
dicks.
that age don't think long enough or hard enough for what it really means. But a fan slammed that user statement, adding, "Girl."
We ain't gotta hear all this other shit, man.
Yeah, I don't need to hear random niggas fighting on Twitter about it.
Basically, they say she was just 15. She was young. Yeah, that's what they basically saying. So,
yeah, how old was Dylan Roof when he went and shot up that church? So
like 17.
God damn.
no, that's
Came right off the bat with that one.
That's a
That's a
crazy
real
comparison,
comparison
right
right
there.
For real.
I'm just saying, you can be young as hell and be super fucking racist.
That's mom logic, man. That's crazy.
fact.
Hey,
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
some niggas are born
Now,
racist.
in her, I'm gonna put this out here. In her defense, something briefly. I'm gonna post up. So here's what she's been doing recently. One of the fans pointed this out, right? And you can see screenshots from her Twitter account and what she's talking about currently. So she got a post about Black Lives Matter with the fist emojis. She mentioned Beyonce.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What an
Emojis.
activist. What an ally.
The fact
no
that
matter
people
what she
have
do,
to
y'all
be
gonna go
afraid
against
to walk to the
Right,
corner
you
store
right,
because
Morgan.
the color of their skin is unthinkable to me. You know, Black Lives Matter. And she's at I think she had a rally or something. She's in front of a video.
Shut it. She was 15 and was grown enough to know what the word
playing
meant.
the video again, dog?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's not me, nigga. What the fuck?
I hate y'all niggas, man.
Oh, I know this chick from that program.
But yeah, I mean that's that. I just wanted to put that out there. I didn't want to be completely biased, and before we attack her, so cancel our support.
Support.
It's time to cancel this bitch.
All right,
We got
now,
money
there-
slavery for 400 years. They get bold.
You say N-word one time, you automatically cancel.
Exactly.
For real.
It wasn't one
Because
time.
they playing
He did that
with it too
multiple
much.
times.
How many
Not only
celebrities
that, he was horrible to the only black member of her group. So that shows you how she treats black women.
Because she was
Like,
jealous.
it's funny, like they'll say that it was a mistake, right? But didn't you see what happened with the last celebrity? You know what I'm saying? Like, this has happened multiple times. Gucci, all these different people. They should know from the last people.
All right,
Cancel a punk ass.
So hold
They
up,
should
hold up,
really-
hold up. So Mean and Riz. This is basically how we play this game right here, right? So I got an image on the screen with the person that's guilty, and we decide whether or not that person is canceled or support. And
They're
when
guilty
you
already?
when you
All right. It's all about my leg.
Look, and when you pick a side, all right, you got to give a reason. Like, I'm tired of people just saying,
You
well,
ain't got to.
You know, you got to give a reason. And you can't stay in the middle. You got to pick a side, man. That's how the game.
You can't stay in the middle. Don't listen to that.
All right.
This
that's
middle
not
ass
cool,
single
bitch.
Morgan, man. So, go ahead, Mean. What were you saying? And are you cancel or support?
Well, I said, wait, what's on the screen?
We got
Cancel
the
or
person we was
support?
just talking about, Camila.
Oh, yeah, cancel that bitch.
Yeah.
All right, why you
It's
canceling?
too many people keep saying, oh, I made a mistake. Let me get back to this money, right? But if we keep letting that happen, they going to keep doing it. They getting
Fact.
too bold with it. They know they going to get – Justin Bieber got away with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they know they can get away with it now.
Stop
Gucci
it.
got away with it.
Yeah, I feel like it's canceled by default. I just feel like she's done too much shit to just be like, oh, I'm innocent. You know, it's just like, it's way too many factors, way too many fucking objectives, hidden objectives at that. Fucking, way too many witnesses, ratting up and shit like that. Yeah, so it's pretty much canceled.
All right,
Get
all
her.
right. All right, okay. Keek, where you at?
You already know. Fuck this bitch.
God, Keek, give a reason, please, because you be...
What do you-
She be too
I have
hot
to give a
headed.
reason. Fuck this bitch because I said so.
God,
Yeah.
I can't go against that, man.
You know,
Spoken, man.
100 accurate.
All right, Marcel, man, where you at?
She said the N-word and she got a pancake booty. Cancel.
I don't know about that. Like, you can't be telling lies and shit, dog.
She got a
Alright.
pancake ass.
All right, Stone, where you at, man?
Are you saying her ass has no use at all?
I ain't saying that.
Stone here? Oh, Stone.
What?
Nigga, I can't hear you, man. Where you at? Cancel or support, dog.
Man, nigga, like we already know how it's gonna go, man. Fuck it, like
Man,
go
don't
ahead.
matter. Man, it's your opinion, man.
Cancel. I'm gonna hide mine today, man.
Oh my god!
For the reason these niggas, how many times can we say over and over again that like there's really no difference between the points? Like we know what's wrong with what you're saying. You probably get the best answer out of Morgan, to be honest.
I mean, look, you can have a
put that
different
pressure on
opinion
me.
on this, man. You could say that I do agree
My
that she
thing
was
is,
young.
my thing is,
and,
my thing is, in the action of itself is wrong. We already know it's wrong. Like the action of itself is wrong. Like your past don't change shit. But my thing is, what is the statute of limitations of some bullshit that you do in your past? Because at like what she was like 16, 17, and it was just like the beginning of the social media era.
Stone.
If
I murder a nigga 10 years ago and niggas just find out, I'm gonna be tried for murder.
Murder and saying some shit is two different things.
No, but regardless of the statute.
Yo, but people be acting like racism is just like a quirky phase that teenage girls go through.
Exactly. No, it's not. Racism.
It kind of is.
Wait, yo, hold it down. Hold it
It's
down.
in her DNA.
Hey, yo, chill. Let Stone talk. Let him get his points out. Y'all already talk. Go ahead,
I got
Stone.
my points out. Like I got it out. That's really what I'm saying right now. But my thing is a cancel still because we already know it's like she shouldn't have been saying that shit. And it's just like the way that she apologized about it. She typed it up. She didn't even. I don't know. There's a lot of shit. And apparently, since I can't stand on the sidelines, I guess it's canceled. Fuck it.
Stone. Niggas just don't have racist phases. Like, like it's not a hormone, nigga. Like no one's just racist for
I'm not arguing that.
Like 7 months.
But my thing is, I think it's been an extended period of time. How old is she now? She's 22 now, right?
Yeah.
It's been how many years? I don't know.
5, 6.
I don't know. I just can't.
Where you at, Morgan?
I know she on bullshit, but it's just like I just can't find myself to be so heated about that throughout to the point of canceling her like that. But go ahead.
Where you at, Morgan?
Since I'm the only real person on the podcast, support.
The only real coon.
Yeah, he's a coon.
We don't call other black people coons no more, man. We done got
Thank you, man. I thought we evolved.
We evolved, man.
I understand, man. If she said it, if you got it, you get canceled no matter if you apologize or not. I don't agree with apologizing. You stick with it. But I don't remember what she said this is a quirky phase. This is not a quirky phase, man. Remember all the white kids in COD lobbies? I used to scream it all the time. This is a phase, and they always get over it. Maybe.
How you know those niggas? How you know they still not saying the N-word?
Exactly.
I said maybe.
So you don't know.
It's
not a phase if you don't know.
Y'all don't know what the word maybe means, or?
No, but you didn't say it's maybe not a phase. You said it's
always
definitely
play
not
the
a phase.
technicalities of a conversation.
No, Morgan, you said it's definitely not a phase. If they maybe didn't get over it, then it's not definite. It's not a phase.
Yo, since it's on you, True.
It's definitely not a phase.
That being said, I support her too.
Okay.
The reason why, though, yeah, I support her, dog. Like the reason why is mainly two things.
Man.
One, she was 15, which doesn't excuse the action. But if we're talking about the
person, if Bill Cosby couldn't escape that shit, how far
Bill
back?
Cosby wasn't 15. He wasn't able to body things till he was like 30 something. But that's not the point.
Chill.
Those were potent methods. But something I'm starting to realize really is like the way people are outraged about these things kind of detracts from how institutionalized that they are. Like really what she's doing isn't anything different from what she was taught. And a lot of us, what we were taught, which is the inferiority of certain groups of people.
Yeah.
So I'm not really gonna fault her from falling victim to that programming. When we've all fallen victim.
Oh,
like,
so
we
she's
have
a
Philly
victim?
on the podcast.
Wait, nigga, what?
One of the worst things about this system of racism is how it affects everyone. Like
stop with that
I genuinely
bullshit.
feel
Yeah,
bad.
but we saying that she was young, so we should excuse her, right? But what's the consequences of us canceling her? She just won't be rich. So what's the problem?
I mean, she's
canceling doesn't actually like an action. It's just
it's not like we throwing her in jail. It's not like, oh, we're gonna ruin her life. No, she just won't be rich.
True.
Why
are you saying it affects everybody when she was targeting the only black person in her group?
Oh wait, is this true? What Mr. Anime Tail said?
It's me. It's just like I mean, she kind of fine too. So maybe that's. I don't know. Though, like
crazy how they not swarming you, Truth, not calling you.
It's crazy. No, but like I mean, because we've been spamming the cancel button a lot, so I'm trying a different tactic. Like
we're gonna spam it some more later today when we get
No, don't do that. Vote what you truly believe.
No, he made his point, man.
I don't feel it. Like she was with the Black Lives Matter. As far as movements go, like the damage compared to when she was 15, was damage to a specific person. But if we're talking about racism,
that right
like,
there,
I feel like she stands more against racism. Like she'll be, you feel me? Like I feel like the potential she has is more to. You can't be an ally for canceled.
I feel like the fact that she joined the Black Lives Matter is enough for me to not trust her. You know,
it's not enough. None of this is enough.
Later,
you still have to actually do things. But like as far as what I've seen,
that's publicity.
I mean, still, you know, it could be daunting on her mind. You know, you never know.
Yo, my thing is this: like, she never knew that this was gonna come back up again. Like, she could have just, she could have been like, what's the other girl, the other Latina girl name? What's her name?
Gina or whatever her name is.
Not Gina Rodriguez.
No, the pop star from like Disney or some shit.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, yeah.
Oh, you talk.
Like she could have like Selena Gomez don't really post about no like political issues really. Like she could have did the same thing that Selena Gomez was doing.
She said the N-word. Selena Gomez said the N-word.
No, I'm saying that she didn't know that this was gonna come back up and bite her in the ass. She didn't know that somebody was gonna uncover her Tumblr page. So I don't agree that this is like a stunt. You know, maybe she actually changed and reformed and came back around to some onto some other shit.
Because if you look at
what are you talking about? She only apologized after the Tumblr post came.
No, I'm saying, but
she apologized for what she was getting backlash for, but she was supporting the movement before anything came back. Yeah, she was already with the Black Lives Matter.
One of several posts.
What that got to do with
that was just there. That's
no, because what happened was this is the second incident. The first time she was bullying Normani, and then her fans started bullying. This was a while ago, so I think she was doing all that.
She's been racist for a hot minute.
Yeah,
she still is.
No, you know, I'm not
Black Lives Matter is a PR stunt.
Yeah.
Like
this is the second time she's been exposed for her racism.
Okay. If there's a prior incident to suggest the post, then I'll change my.
This is the second time she's been racist.
Okay,
or
I
caught
wasn't hip
being
to
racist.
all
real.
Well, yeah,
I thought it was just like, this happened when she was 15, but then this is happening. If it's like, this is a trend, like part of a larger trend, as Kiki saying. Yeah,
how does she bully her though?
You can't just hashtag your way out of
this
that.
is a trend. Have we seen any recent things that she's done to suggest
that
this is?
I think she's smart enough not to do it in the open now. I mean, if you're gonna be racist and apologize for it, you probably should stop.
Well, can I offer something though? Wait, before we continue, I just want to offer something. Like, I understand that's well and true, but especially when you're talking to people that actually care about what you have to say, like there's this tendency, especially in regards to, we'll call it PC culture, to like over criticize the people that are actually listening to you to the point where you exile them from your community for not meeting your standards. It's cool to have these standards, but not everyone is going to be, especially people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if these are focused interests, people that are outside of the group that you're fighting for, that are just quote unquote allies, like they're not going to be able to walk that line of doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Like doing everything that they should.
Listen.
Because they can't, like they're not informed enough.
I understand what you're saying because I think that people can change. There are a lot of examples of people who were in the Klan and who were neo-Nazis and they've become reformed and they start doing things in the exact opposite manner, but they had to educate themselves and they had to de-indoctrinate themselves from those beliefs and go out into the world as a whole new person. I don't think that she's doing that.
Okay.
I mean, that's your opinion.
That makes sense.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Wow.
I like to oversee my ruling. I'm on the cancel side for now. Like, I know there's more to it.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
I'm glad we had that conversation though, but yeah, I think I'm sick of the cancel.
All right, so I mean, I guess we done with that one. Let's move on. Any final thoughts on this before we move to something else?
None taken.
All right, let's
cancel the bitch.
Cancel.
Let's move on to some good news here, man. So Eddie Murphy returned to SNL, man, and I wanted to show his opening monologues. I thought this was really good, and he hasn't been on that.
Don't get copyrighted.
I mean, I'm not gonna show all of it. I'm gonna show a little bit of it. Hopefully, we don't get And if they do hit us, they'll bring our shit back. They're not gonna completely take us down. We just won't get monetized. We don't get monetized on these fucking live streams anyway.
Right. Things be wildin'.
Allegedly.
Nah.
Is it cause we be cursing?
Then let that nigga keep lying to y'all, man.
He keeps telling you we ain't getting paid. It just takes it all in.
I feel that.
See, it's just niggas, man. I always talking about money, man. I always think somebody trying to back.
I like how he didn't. I like how you didn't refute it. Like he just kept going on trying to attack us.
Look, the only money we make. From
How else is he supposed to buy red bottoms and booty shorts?
How did you know? No, the only reason
moving like that, or
the only
There's
money.
swim lessons. Keep it above.
Let this nigga speak.
Yeah, exactly. Look, the only money that we get from the channel is from videos that I do by myself. With y'all niggas, I don't make nothing.
What about Stone Horse?
I donated at least 20.
Stone Horse.
The donations
giving us
look,
money.
The donations do well. They do good. Yeah, and there's a little bit from the Patreon, but everything else we don't really make shit off of. So yeah,
we need a sponsor.
You've been spewing that lie for how many months?
It's only gotta drop in Marcel pics, man. Gotta expose Marcel.
Yeah, this should be our pocket.
Just niggas talk about the business in front of the fans, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now Reds need a cut too.
They're old enough to hear this. It's fine.
Anyway, this is Eddie Murphy, man. Anybody here big fans of Eddie Murphy?
Man, that's my dude.
Not really.
Nope.
You say not
Yeah.
really?
I'm born '97. I ain't really.
Norbit, that's the dude right there.
How you
Is that
doing?
movie?
Yeah, he's gonna have fat old booty.
What?
What?
Wasn't that him?
Oh no, Norbert didn't have it.
Oh shit! But yeah, here's his monologue here. He said, "When the last time Bush made a solo video, man? Shut up, Mr. Anime Tail."
Gentlemen, Eddie Murphy.
Look my nigga dancing.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be back here finally hosting Saturday Night Live for Christmas. And this is the last episode of 2019. But if you're black, this is the first episode since I left back in 1984.
That's stupid.
It's been a really long time. Here's actually a picture of me back when I first started. Yeah, I look at least 5 years younger there. Well, you know what they always say? Money don't crack. So much has changed. I actually just had a new baby just about a year ago.
Don't he got like 10 kids?
Yeah, he got kids.
Count Kevin Hart.
He got kids.
I'm kidding. I love Kevin Hart. I'm just teasing. My kids are actually pretty much my whole life now. And you know what? But if you would have told me 30 years...
That's how much we can play for right now before we get hit with
that was a whole bunch of nothing,
No. I played this video to show the end, man. I thought this was a great moment. All the famous black comedians come together. Let me bring that up. Here you go.
If Cat Williams wasn't there,
on stage
here. Oh God.
Became the biggest star in television, and then I quit.
Where the fuck this nigga come from?
Yeah.
Go back.
Hey, Ed.
The least funniest nigga on there is Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, no, Chris Rock.
No, the nigga got the name Morgan in his name, so you know, yeah.
That's just like the same character though.
Damn.
In your story.
Oh yeah.
It's the one where T.I. has the drive-through gynecology clinic.
But I really get that one though.
It's stupid. We just said stuff like, "I will check your hymen expeditiously."
These niggas old.
Anyway, you know, I
Oh, they're about old as Bush.
my entire career.
Oh yeah, keep attacking Bush, man. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't get paid enough to be on your side no more.
That shit like rape culture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody that joins attacks Bush but me.
Boys Club, man.
See, this is why I came back to Saturday Night Live for moments like this. Like, when's the last time we was together?
Taking it out on Marcel.
Last Thursday at Sinbad's.
All right.
Clearly, y'all don't give a fuck about this. We're gonna move on.
No.
He said no.
Boy, I got these old ass niggas with cataracts on the fucking street.
Man,
Boy, get this shit off.
These are top black comedians. Man. These are the best
Look at
comedians
Dave
in the
Chappelle's
world,
face
man.
right now.
Congratulations.
Not even just black, man.
Cat Williams ain't up there. What you talking about?
Man, fuck Cat Williams, man. No.
Where Mike Epps?
Mike, y'all like Mike Epps, so I can't.
Mike Epps' ass. Stop this.
He better than Chris Rock.
No, he not. You stupid. Stop, nigga.
Chris Rock ain't got no hits. Let's be real, man.
You just said that, nigga? Really?
Yeah. Okay. For real. He got one
He
joke.
played a good crackhead in New Jack City. That was his best role.
That nigga has like 3 top tier HBO specials, stand up specials. You talking about he ain't got no hits, and the one you talk about niggas versus black people. That shit.
Yeah,
was
that's
famous.
the one.
He later regretted
One
that.
Hey,
He also
how you
talked
flipping
about-
your own joke?
No, because he realized that was a fucked up joke.
And you want me to co-sign him?
That's my
Niggas really just be fucking it up for black folks.
Dave Chappelle made a whole joke against the whole alphabet community and still rise with it.
True.
I mean,
Bush trying to cancel that nigga.
Yeah.
Comedians, we gonna cancel that nigga again today. Comedians make fucked up jokes, dog. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I still love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is still my favorite comedian of all time.
Oh my God.
Still my favorite
Dave's
all
the
time
one.
comedian. But yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much. I just want to talk about that. Was a good moment. You know, Eddie Murphy coming back to SNL, bringing out all these famous black comedians. Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. Oh, this nigga snoring. Man.
We don't care. This shit boring.
Y'all niggas is hating.
David, I was
Y'all niggas is hating.
They didn't even say anything funny.
No. You know when he walks out that building and he asks if he can see that, and then he kicks it over a building? That's what I'm about to do to you if you disrespect Dave again.
Oh,
you ain't talking to me like that.
No. I'm saying anybody disrespect my boy David Chappelle is bad.
He talking.
Man.
He talking to that nigga Stone.
Fuck it, man.
This nigga got a whole Cheerios bag in the background. What the fuck was
Anyway,
that? Go ahead.
we moving on, man. You still alive, man? Did that bore you too, man? You still here, dog?
Oh, this overrated ass movie.
Is Mean still here? Mean you fell asleep, nigga?
I would fall asleep too. Shit.
He probably.
Eddie Murphy on the fucking
That
screen,
nigga
bro.
Mean probably gone, man. It is
Mean.
what it is, man. Look.
You awake, nigga?
And he got 6 jobs, man. Let him chill.
Look, man.
Please.
Let him chill. Let
Don't
him
got
chill.
to this nigga, man.
Look, next trailer. This is a trailer right here. I wanted to play this. I wanted to play this because this is an important moment right here, man. I wanted to do a one gotta go with this specific moment. You know, white people doing like movies with black leads that are actually good.
This movie don't look good. This movie don't look
I mean,
good,
we
nigga.
don't even know if it's good. No, we got Coming to America, Blazing Saddles, a lot of movies.
What, you said movies with black leads and white showrunners? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, like, Watchmen is another example. Yeah, I just mean like
Damn.
movies, TV shows created by. white
I already
people.
don't trust this. You know how they always do that in the fucking cartoons? How they always make like the black nigga the best friend, so it doesn't seem like they're racist or something.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie is important because we don't really get this. We get a lot of struggle films with black leads. We get a lot of shit talking about the struggle of being black in America. We never get a film where it's just
Niggas are
the
normal human beings.
Yeah, just the character.
The Purge had a black lead.
Animals.
Wait, the Purge.
Turn it.
The first Purge had a black lead.
Yeah, but
That nigga was a homeless nigga.
That was
No, the first Purge, nigga. The movie, the first Purge.
But yeah, I mean, but there were some things in there because they were trying to. Wasn't it like the white people trying to kill the black people in the first Purge or some shit like that? There was some political things going on in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we can't really count that. But here's this movie right here, directed by Christopher Nolan. Tenet.
We all believe we'd run into the burning building. But until we feel that heat, We can never know. You do. You chose to die instead of giving up your colleagues. That test you passed? Not everybody does. Welcome to the afterlife.
Ooh.
To do what I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
Nuclear holocaust.
No. Something worse.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too.
You have to start looking at the world in a new way.
Don't try to understand it.
What kind of help? This is the kind of help I need.
Feel
What
it.
the fuck am I looking at?
What happened here?
Hasn't happened yet.
It looks like a whole bunch of nothing.
Stop fucking hating.
Like a whole bunch of nothing going on.
No, you want to know what it is, Stone? You want to know what it is?
What
The time travel
no,
movie?
hold on. It's your short ass attention span.
Oh, my
when
short-
they don't
my attention span,
reveal the whole movie in the trailer, you don't want to see
Has
it.
nothing to do with it. Don't reveal shit about the movie either, nigga.
That's the best part, nigga.
No, it's not. It doesn't. If a trailer's purpose is to give me a flash of the movie, of what I'm interested in watching, right? Of what the movie is going to be. But if they don't give me, of course, you have to figure out the balance between not giving enough information and giving up too much information. This doesn't give up shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This nigga.
So watch the fucking movie and find out.
Why don't you watch the second trailer and find out? Because you know they make multiple trailers now.
I'll wait for the second trailer. There. Let's go with that. I'm not well, as far as what I'm seeing right now, I guess I'm hating, but it really don't look like I'm interested in it. Look like a whole bunch of nothing going on in that shit, bro.
Bruh.
Look like an Inception wannabe type shit, bro. Like I'm good off of this, man. Go ahead.
I just think it makes no sense for someone to make that intentional when it comes to writing and shit. Having a black lead and to have all their friends rewriting shit.
But that has nothing to do. The black lead has nothing to do with this movie being. It does actually. This shit just look boring, bro. I don't understand what the fuck going on.
I know. I feel like they did it just to did it. That's why I'm like, fuck, man.
I mean, no. Obviously, you can piece together that there has to be some kind of time element in the movie.
Of course, there's some sort of time element, but I'm not interested enough in this time element to get up my ass and watch this shit. It doesn't interest me enough. It doesn't show me enough. I'm not. There's a whole bunch of noises going off, and a whole bunch of views of cities and reverse time and shit, but nothing cohesive. Nothing to the point where it's like, oh, this is what the movie is kind of what it's centered about.
But at that point, Stone, you can only do so much with time travel until you reveal what the fuck's gonna happen.
Well, shit, bro.
All right, bro. It is what it is.
He may not even know he's time traveling. Who knows?
Factual.
Bush.
Hello?
This is my bad. My shit was muted.
I thought this nigga was offline. I thought this nigga went offline.
Damn.
I was like,
oh no, my shit was muted, man. So I was saying that.
Were you talking the whole time?
No, I just started talking recently, and everybody went quiet, and that's when y'all noticed. So,
oh, it was a Bush moment.
There was no responses back. But anyway, the purpose of the trailer is to intrigue people, man. So it don't gotta be some fancy ass. I'm gonna tell you the whole story from beginning to the end. They ain't gotta do all that shit. And this is Nolan. This is Nolan. So a lot of his trailers don't really give you that much. Like the trailer, the last movie he did, what was it, 1902 or some shit. I forgot the number of the movie. It was a movie that he did that was about war. That didn't really say much in it either. When we saw the first couple of trailers.
Dunkirk?
So, yeah, Dunkirk. I'm sorry.
But niggas knew what Dunkirk was. Oh man, like y'all niggas can have it, man. It just looks like a whole bunch of nothing going on to me. It just looks like a whole bunch of nice effects. It looked like a Christopher Nolan movie, man. A Christopher Nolan trailer.
Yeah, I'm with Stone right now.
And it looks like y'all and you niggas gonna watch this shit off of the clout, based off of that nigga clout alone.
That's Denzel Washington's son, man. Come on.
That don't mean that nigga. That don't mean acting is what's it called, genetic, nigga. I don't give a fuck if that. Isn't that the nigga from Black Klansman?
Yeah, I like Black Klansman.
The white man was better than him in that movie.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver was better than him in that movie.
Nigga, everyone loves
sleep,
Adam
man.
Driver, nigga.
Don't sleep, man. Star Wars fucked it up for him.
So why would I
be great
in the movie?
Wait. No, it didn't. But continue.
You like, all right, I ain't. You like everything, nigga.
I don't like it. I criticize a lot of things, but you niggas hate on it. You niggas hate just to hate. Like I don't think y'all niggas understand that.
I hate the concept, man. I don't feel like I'm hating just for the sake of hating.
Okay, I fuck with that. It's cool if you hate the concept. Like a lot of people don't like time travel because it's convoluted, a lot of stuff going on. And it don't really make sense sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I like time travel movies just because. I mean, it's interesting to me, and I don't really care about making the time travel make sense because we never solved time travel. So how do we know if that ain't real time travel, nigga? How do you know, nigga? We never time traveled before, so how the fuck you know that?
I time travel every day. What you talking about?
Yeah, man.
I'm doing it right now, nigga.
But I mean, look, my interest. I'm not really. I wouldn't be interested in this film had it not started a black lead. I'm just gonna put that out.
Oh my god.
That's the only reason.
Why you gotta be my anti?
The Negro interests you like that? Like
no. I just appreciate that. You know, a lot of star directors don't do that.
I mean,
you'll never see Martin Scorsese or some shit like that.
But you could take a black lead like I forgot the nigga name who was Black Panther. And then do that cop in New York
Chadwick
City.
Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman.
The Russo brothers doing that.
No. What I'm saying is, and then you lock down New York, and then 21 Bridges. Like that movie's about to be some hot doo-doo. But you fucking like.
I thought it already came out.
I don't know. Did it?
It already dropped.
Did it?
I heard it was ass.
Nobody even knew it came out. That's a terrible sign.
I like movies if they're good, regardless of race of the actor. But I do believe that black actors, colored actors.
Hold on. What?
Actors of color. I used the wrong word again. I meant to say brown. I meant to say brown.
No, you had it right with black.
Man, color offensive.
It is. I meant to say brown. I think brown actors. I think brown actors should be more prominent in movies, but it shouldn't be forced. Like Chadwick Boseman didn't need to be in that fucking movie.
I don't like that word forced.
I don't know if that was
make
forced
that
in that movie.
Anything, man.
And I feel like you can get anybody in that fucking role
Be
that
forcing
Chadwick
Jesus'
Boseman
skin
was
tone
in.
if forcing anything in fiction.
Any random person could be that random rogue cop that we've seen 20 times before.
Yeah, and niggas barely play different roles as it is. Like everything don't seem.
No, but like what I mean is 007. Like if Idris Elba was 007, I would have loved that. You know, like that would have been a great.
The world
thing.
wasn't ready, man.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Fucking Black Superman, fucking that nigga Stone want to suck his dick. I always forget his name.
Oh my
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Like if Michael
It's
B.
funny
Jordan
that's a
was
valid
Superman,
description now.
Niggas would lose their mind if Michael B. Jordan was Superman. Like, but I think that would be like a great story to tell. Like, Superman doesn't have to be fucking white because he's an alien.
But look, here's what people complain about that they wanted. An original script. I mean, maybe it's an adaptation. I don't really know, but it seems original to me just from the surface. Starring the black lead. That's what people ain't. That what people want. People said, "I'm tired of all this color bending." We saw a bunch of niggas make videos about Ariel being black, 007 being black. Man, they just pandering. I don't like pandering. Like, okay, well, you finally get this movie right here, starring the black lead. It's not really pandering because it's not really that much about this race. It's just a nigga in a different role, a sci-fi film. Black people aren't really in sci-fi. Nigga, we invisible in sci-fi.
I love sci-fi.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but
you got that one nigga. You got that one nigga with the glasses in Star Trek. That the visor ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Stop.
What nigga?
You got that dude. You got Mace Windu. You got Mace Windu.
Cocktails. And
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. Samuel
Mace
Jackson.
Windu.
You got that nigga in sci-fi too. Who else?
Purple Saber.
Fuck.
There was not one black nigga in the Alien movies.
In Star Wars?
No, in the Alien movies.
The alien, them niggas were dark as fuck. It was an allegory, not like it was an analogy.
Nigga, isn't Will Smith enough? Come on, bro.
Will Smith was not in that movie.
Nigga, no, he's not in that movie. I'm talking about he's hunting aliens. Come on, bro. Like Will Smith was in Man in Black.
Oh, he's talking. You're right. You're right. Okay.
Oh yeah, are they not hunting aliens?
Nigga, Independence Day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like y'all don't watch Rick and Morty, idiot.
Matter of fact,
sci-fi, y'all just don't know about that.
But what's different about Will Smith being in those type of movies is that he's
a blockbuster actor.
He's known. Yeah, he's a known blockbuster actor.
He wasn't blockbuster in Suicide Squad. That shit was awesome.
It was supposed to be. They expected it to be a blockbuster.
I'm just saying they feel comfortable putting him in the role just because of his notoriety. And this I forgot his name, but the Denzel Washington son, he ain't really known.
You forgot his fucking name, bro. That says it all, man.
He's not important.
He's not Denzel.
Throw this trailer in the trash, man.
We moving on, man. We moving on. Okay, we done.
We got a game or something?
We got another trailer. We got one last trailer, then we're gonna go into a game.
Damn, these trailers, bro.
It's a short trailer, man.
Fuck.
Y'all know about? Look, we almost done here anyway. Everybody know. Do y'all know about Aaron Hernandez? Do y'all watch football? Are y'all familiar?
No.
Nobody here watch football.
Yes.
Morgan not relevant though, so
Morgan do.
I only watch when the pays come at the end of the year so I can get my.
So you can get your meat sucked. What?
Do you know about Aaron Hernandez?
Aaron Hernandez, yes. Who doesn't?
Everybody here, okay. So
yes, we know who Aaron Hernandez is.
Did he kill himself in jail?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
What did he do?
Aaron, he was a tight end for the Patriots. He was a great tight end. He was killing it. He probably
killing niggas.
Him being
killing niggas.
He was killing niggas.
Literally killing niggas.
Literally killing
him being arrested made way for Gronkowski to steal all the stardom because at that time they both were sharing the spotlight because they were both top tier tight ends. But then he got hit with this murder charge. Everybody was like, "Oh, it could be fake," you know. The team was saying Aaron Hernandez is a nice guy.
He's a nice, sweet guy.
He's a sweet guy.
Then they showed the camera of him outside the gas station dancing. Oh man! After he killed the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. When you say he killed a nigga, like
he shot and killed a nigga. Actually, 3.
He's a murderer.
He killed 3 people.
Like he hit a nigga by accident?
No, he killed.
No.
How do you hit somebody on accident
like,
3 times?
No. When you say murder,
3 different people.
Did he murder these niggas?
Yes.
Them niggas ain't existing anymore. Yes. What do you mean?
They're dead. Like dead.
What do you think we mean by kill a nigga?
Like premeditated. I wrap my hands around your neck.
Yes, them niggas cease to exist. They are not on the planet no more.
What the fuck? Why?
They're in the solo now,
what did this nigga do? Like, what did they do to him?
Man, play the trailer, bro.
Let's play the trailer. You'll probably get all the information you need from here.
What questions are you asking?
Them niggas took him out the game of life, bro.
This is a prepaid collect call from.
I see blood.
My whole body's shaking right now.
What happened?
Do you know my temper?
Yo.
And I'm gonna watch this.
That shit kind of look raw. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit look heat.
So we're not interested in Eddie Murphy and shit. Black
people simple and quick.
Killers, man.
Right to the point. About to shake it.
Yep.
That nigga
ain't
got
no
angry and
theatrics
killed.
and shit.
How you get angry and kill 3 people?
I mean,
it was one thing.
All the time.
It was one dude that they said he was like cheating with his girlfriend. That was one guy. I forgot the other ones.
He had a prison husband.
Oh yeah.
When he got locked up, that nigga.
Shit.
I read somewhere that somebody was trying to justify the reason why he was killing people is because of his head injuries, and that made him like overly aggressive.
That CTE came through.
Yeah, it didn't save his ass, man.
What kind of head injuries possess you?
Getting rocked on the
Chris
field.
Benoit went through the same thing.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. Also, Junior Seau. He murdered. Didn't he murder somebody too?
Yeah, too many taps to the head make you go crazy, dog.
I thought Junior just killed himself.
Oh, he just killed himself. Okay.
Like Riz is one hit away. Go ahead,
man.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. I ain't
They always trying to go at somebody.
I ain't saying nothing. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I guess everybody is excited for this this murder right here, man.
They're excited.
Excited for the murder film. Okay.
It should look heat.
That shit savage.
Hit you with that Chris Benoit. Man.
Yep.
Just making jokes and shit. I see how y'all like it.
Right.
Let's just go right into a game then, man. You know.
Oh, thank God.
He said, "Thank God."
This is basically he just come to the podcast to play games.
I ain't make it.
It's just like he don't want to talk about nothing, man.
I do want to talk about shit, but just not the shit we're talking about right now. But go ahead, man. Maybe we'll change my mind.
Look, man, ain't nothing happened this week though. What the fuck you want from me, nigga?
True.
All those dick pics and shit.
Yeah, I want to talk about dick pics. Yeah, I was giggly over there.
You know you want to talk about.
Stephen
Oh
Curry
no,
dick.
that shit foul.
Stephen Curry dick. That's what y'all niggas want to talk about.
I mean, y'all niggas
We got A$AP Rocky.
The baby
A$AP
dick.
Logan
Baby
Paul.
dick.
Yeah, I was about to say that shit was
He got a
crazy.
Logan.
You can't say baby and you can't say baby dick huge in the same sentence, dog. Like it don't work out like that. It's an FBI.
The baby's dick is huge.
Yo,
That sounds even worse. The baby's dick is huge.
No, not the baby.
The baby.
The
I know what
rapper's
you're saying, but
dick is humongous.
But you saying the baby got dick is huge.
Okay, we don't need to be like stop.
Y'all like the
Anyway.
y'all like huge baby dicks?
Anyway, he just keep going, man. Anyway, this is obviously last week I told y'all about the end of the year wrap up of the cancel support shit. End of the year, we take all the people that we canceled and supported throughout the year, and we put them all on this one list right here and see if we still feel the same way about these people that we did when we first talked about them. Right? Y'all know how this game works. Huh?
Wait, Bush, weren't we supposed to do the one got to go for the last one, the tenant, or some shit like that?
Oh no, I didn't make that. I didn't have enough time.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, shut up, nigga. no. we doing this instead, man. I mean, this is not that hard, man. Just come on. We can relive old talks, man. All right. Let's start off with the first person, man. Winnie the Pooh, man. Let's start off with Winnie the Pooh.
What?
Didn't your ass get exposed? Didn't your ass get like dislike bombed on that video?
I did.
Them niggas went hard.
They bombed you.
They did. Yeah. Them niggas did not like what he was saying about me. Winnie the Pooh's voice.
So Jim Cummings, I know a great name, is is the voice actor for Winnie the Pooh and also Tigger.
Wait, Bush, real quick.
Tigger.
Bush, real quick. They saying why is support on the negative side?
Is it? Oh, let me hold up. I already corrected that. Let me recorrect it. Hold up.
It's clearly supporting people.
Yeah. So what?
Was that Jules badass?
Yes, Jules. Hold up. I corrected this already. I gotta put it back up.
You got MJ on there.
Yes, Jules ain't basic. We gonna
Who is Yes Jules?
We gonna stop. I saw that tape. I was done after
What's
that.
What's her name?
Yes,
Jules.
How you spell that?
So,
yes,
Y-E-S-J-U-L-Z.
Chill out, y'all horn dogs. Anyway, so yeah, last week I changed it, but the app reloaded the old shit.
She got a sex tape.
Sex tape? She do?
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Look, man, you can research that shit at any time. Let's talk about this right here. We're gonna get to her.
Bro,
later.
we are journalists.
I
If
need
we
to
don't
know.
get to the
We're gonna get
audience,
to
we
her
will.
later. It's a white girl with a big ass. Yeah, we know. We're gonna get to her later. All right.
That's probably who A$AP was
See, anorexic.
Yeah, look, they said yes, Jules trash as fuck, man.
Did they ever prove that when he approved voice actors was doing the shit that they were saying that he was doing? Or y'all doing that? Yes,
I don't even know the story. What happened?
Well, him and his wife are getting a divorce, right? And I guess in the divorce hearings, his wife was bringing up all this shit that he did, and she was saying that he was abusive, verbally abusive, and that he was torturing his animal, his dog. She said that he put the dog in the bucket and left the dog there or some shit, and it was like hot outside. I don't know. He's just torturing animals and doing crazy shit.
This is a divorce hearing, right?
Yeah. So I mean, this is just him versus her. So we don't really know if this is true or not, right? Because it is.
So what's that got to do with Winnie the Pooh? Not the actual.
Nigga, he used to play
It don't have
Oh
nothing
wait,
to do
but
with
he's not Pooh.
it don't have nothing to do with
He the main Pooh, man.
He's not.
Bush reaching because of the
man.
voice actor.
He the Pooh, man. Also, China canceled Pooh too, man. So yeah.
And this
trying
is
to
a
cancel
divorce
democracy.
This is a divorce.
This is Jim. Look, Winnie the Pooh is Jim Cummings. All right, that's
This is also a divorce hearing as well. So of course the wife is going to slander that nigga. Hell no. Support that nigga Pooh, bro.
You support Winnie the Pooh?
I don't believe that chick. No, fuck no.
He's like, niggers are tigers now?
Hold on. Let me see if I can get an update. See if anything's changed. All right.
My nigga Poole ain't do nothing wrong, man.
y'all just want to defend
nigga,
this
why
shit.
are you defending him?
So
because there's no valid proof. There's no valid proof that he has done
nigga,
any
he
of the
pulled
things.
a Joker.
There is no valid evidence
He
that he has done any of
what
the
the
things
fuck
that
he was. Hurt himself.
Look. Anyway,
Free,
look.
bro.
So yeah, I mean, just pick, man. Cancel support. Stone say he support Winnie the Pooh, man. Keek support. Okay. Morgan support. Okay. Okay. Where you at, Riz? Where you at? You not with these niggas. You know he raped, man.
I mean, honestly, bro. It kind of, I don't know the full story in and out, but if it's something that involves a female, there's definitely something that could be manipulative there. You know.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
I say that.
That's not a sexist statement. I'm just saying that because there's two sides to a story, and you know sometimes I'm not talking about all, but some be bullshitting, especially if you're in a deep relationship like that.
Yep,
that
tell him about Elmo, Riz. Yeah,
what?
You know what's up.
Elmo Uzumaki III.
Yeah, tell him about Elmo.
Let me not rap on the mother right now. Okay, so anyway.
Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, bro. As a decisive thing for what I know firsthand, I don't know if you do that shit, but I don't know if he defended either. I have to know the story first or second. It sounds really realistic and shit like that because that goes crazy. I feel like whenever you do impersonate something like that, it can carry on into another habit.
Wait. Winnie the Pooh personality do not carry on to abusing animals, nigga. How do you connect
we can't.
No, I'm talking about it's you psychotic fuck. Like I'm calling him a psychotic fuck. Maybe he's having withdrawals of that shit. Oh, I need my.
He's having withdrawals of playing Winnie the Pooh.
No, okay, I'm done. Like he's never had muscle memory. Like he didn't.
So he started wilding out. He started wilding out on his pets and animals at home when he
that nigga didn't take his angry pills. What do you want me to say?
So when he doesn't do Winnie the Pooh long enough, he start wilding out. That nigga's a whole werewolf out here, bro.
Yeah, that nigga need that shit like a meth head needs meth.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, back up. All right. Regain composure. Let's get back to the topic. All right, Riz, tell your story again. What were you talking about, nigga?
No, I feel like just cancel because fucking there's too much rate holding it right now. I feel like you may think that it's a certain way because Pooh is all nice and soft loving, but you know in reality, it's like
we know he raped. Yeah.
What am I listening to?
You know. In real life, it might be another thing. So I feel cancel.
It's you still hear Truth, man?
Go ahead, bro.
Truth ain't here no more. Truth. Morgan, you support this Pooh, man?
Yeah, I said support already.
All right. Marcel, you still here? You support, dog?
Yeah, nah.
You don't support.
What? Y'all, these niggas don't have no fucking evidence. She said.
No, we do have proof of the verbal abuse. He admitted to. Is
that enough to get canceled?
Verbal abuse. What about the animals?
He called his wife all types of names in front of their children.
Okay.
And he was like, "Ha ha
Yo
ha,
acting
that's
like
a joke. That's
acting
funny."
like you acting like your parents never let off on each other in front of the kids before, man.
Oh,
Like this shit happens all the time,
I mean,
bro. Like,
I can pull it up, man. And he said some crazy shit, man.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I tried to tell you.
Like what? What? How
Let
crazy?
me see if I can find it. Dog.
We say crazy shit. I like that might be 10 to our standards. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
Let me see.
Like literally, this is he said, she said to that extent.
Oh, Stone, you say crazy shit on the regular. I didn't want to say it. Forced me to say it.
What?
He does say crazy stuff. A lot of crazy stuff.
Man, don't encourage this nigga.
So the little rent was great, man. We needed that for the community.
Right? Like you acting like his wife ain't saying nothing or do nothing.
So it says here that he placed his canine in a metal bucket outside the house on a day in which it was 100 degrees. Then left it there for a long time until it came. The dog was dead.
Yeah.
Do they got proof of this, or they just saying?
I'm saying the dog was close. It said close to dying. I'm sorry, I didn't read that. He didn't die. He was close to dying. All right.
But he didn't die though, right?
Nigga, it's still up.
All right.
I'm trying to look. I'm not
gonna walk that shit off.
I'm not gonna reread this article, man. I'm not gonna reread this whole thing.
He tanked it. It's cool.
Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this shit, but yeah, just read the article for yourself and decide. We're gonna move on. All right, let's move on to the next person. Yes, Jules, the person y'all fawning over.
Support.
Support. So
I support that ass 100%.
So the reason we canceled Yes, Jules was because of that racist T-shirt, right? She posted a T-shirt up on Twitter that said "niggas lie," and of course she's a white woman.
That's true though. That's true.
I mean, she ain't really.
I mean, she also did
saying
some other things too. She got into like a altercation with what's the chick from Joe Budden show that was fired?
I don't know.
Dang, I don't know her name. But I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but
Nadeska?
Not Nadeska. No. The other show. The one
She was on the podcast.
Wasn't it his girl? Wasn't it that,
No.
or it used to be his girl?
It was with Sam.
It's on his
Sam.
the show with Remy Ma and the other dude. There was another chick.
Oh,
there too.
Storm. I don't know the one that people don't like.
Yeah, the one that people don't like. Yeah, but
Scotty
Bean. Yeah, Scotty Bean. Yeah.
Scotty Bean, but nobody likes her, so it really don't matter on that one.
I mean, I'm not liking her right now. I just met the bitch.
And didn't she do some shit like she could take any like black girls don't like her because she knows she can take any nigga?
Yeah, she said that too. Yeah. So
I mean, shit.
Okay, I definitely don't like her now.
I mean, y'all facts and y'all want to cancel her.
Yeah, right.
Statement facts. I mean, with y'all niggas, yeah, she right. She accurate with that statement with y'all niggas.
The shirt was true too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what proof isn't gonna make up for that mega bullshit though?
All right, so where y'all at? So Morgan, we know Morgan and Stone support. Kiki, where you at? You cancel?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know she don't cancel.
You know she canceling, man.
Yeah.
Somebody said because she not black. Like a while ago. We was
Nah, because she trash.
Okay. I fuck with it. Okay, where you at, Riz? You cancel?
That tape.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Riz, come on, bro.
What about you? I forgot your name, Marcel. Where you at, cute nigga?
Goddamn, that's crazy.
Cancel.
Gotta casually cancel.
Casual, okay.
Oh, these people can't do shit.
Y'all don't even believe what y'all saying, man. Y'all just saying it.
Yeah, if y'all actually had the power to cancel somebody, y'all would destroy somebody's career over saying a word.
I mean,
right?
Damn,
like, come on,
bro.
man. And she didn't even say it. She wore the shirt.
It was a
She
shirt.
didn't even do it.
I mean, if she ain't gonna have no
If she gonna wear a shirt, if she bold enough to wear a shirt, she gonna say it in public, and she has said it.
How is it bad that
she advertising that she fucks niggas? Come on.
How is it bad that niggas prefer her over other black women? That's not her fault.
Nigga, I know other white girls I prefer under her. Like, just move on.
Anyway, we moving on. All right, we moving on. All right, next person.
Niggas
Liam
lie,
Neeson.
y'all mad.
Liam Neeson, man. We know what Liam Neeson did. He told us a story about how a friend of his got raped, and the person that raped her was supposed to be black. So he wanted to go out to a bar and pick a fight with a random nigga to kill him.
Why not pick a fight with a random nigga that tried to rape his friend?
Not the person that did the rape, just some random black dude.
Just a random nigga that decided to test him that night. Well, if a nigga decided to test
I really wanted to kill that.
Why it have to be a nigga though? Why couldn't it be another rapist?
Well, look,
because the rapist was black.
We don't even know if that's true or not. That's what she said. So we don't even know if that's true or not. But Apparently, the rapist
I think
was black.
she would know, maybe.
When we say cancel or support, are we canceling or supporting?
You know them stories, nigga. You know sometimes.
Bush.
Yeah.
But when we say
I'm
cancel or
not gonna
support,
support that shit.
are we saying cancel or support for the action when
Yeah,
it happened, or are we saying like now as the person still? Like,
Support our white king.
No, it's still the same situation. I just want to know if you changed your mind or not. Are you still canceling or are you supporting this person? So it's still the act. So, yeah. Maybe the person did something that made you change your mind about what you said then. So how you feel about Liam Neeson?
I feel like I supported him when he first came out, but thinking about it now, thinking back about it now, it's just wild. I guess I gotta say cancel, bro. I don't know. I still don't feel appropriate and shit like that.
Well, fucking me is cancel. Just cancel.
I think initially I said support just because he said that's how he felt, and that was like an expression of emotion in itself. But thinking about it truly, like you just gonna take it out on a random nigga that like the first nigga that just tested you or even looked
why can't you? I'm still astonished by the fact that he did because he was black instead of the fact that he was a fucking rapist.
I'll still go ahead, Riz, man.
I'm sorry. It's like he's making us niggas look bad, you know, by targeting a nigga specifically. Why? It's like, come on.
All right. So where you at, Keek? You canceling Liam Neeson?
Support our white king.
Okay.
That's the king right there.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
No, double down on that. Double down.
That's cancel. Okay.
That's the king right there.
She's just doing what y'all. I see what you trying to parody how they were doing. With this.
She ain't standing by it, though. She ain't doing it.
Because I'm not a coon like you.
Go full coon.
It ain't a coon just because you support somebody.
All right.
Yes, the fuck it is.
This nigga Marcel bounced out, man. Fuck that nigga, man. What MangaMean mean? Mean
sleep.
He is dead sauce.
Mean dead as fuck. We moving on, man. I'm canceling Liam Neeson too. That nigga made it to the end, man. All right.
Yeah, everybody cancel.
Dave Chappelle, and this was very controversial. I wish Truth was here, man. Dave Chappelle.
Debate.
So Dave Chappelle, yeah. So Dave Chappelle did a comedy skit this year. He said a lot of transphobic jokes. In
that was the shit.
And a lot of people were mad about that. A lot of people were mad, didn't like what he was doing, and you kind of knew that it wasn't his best material because for the first time ever, people were saying that he was stealing jokes, and that lets you know how basic the jokes that he was telling were. A certain type of jokes. Some jokes were good, man. But anyway, cancel or support Dave Chappelle.
Calling Dave basic. You need to be stopped.
I mean, he was accused of stealing from an alt-right comedian, man. That shit was basic. Like he didn't he didn't steal.
What was the joke?
The joke about the letters, the car ride shit.
So that was great. What are you talking about?
There was another comedian that did a similar thing with the letters, talking about the LGBTQ community and going through each letter and talking about the different groups within the movement and giving the letters different personalities and shit.
The only basic joke was that Chinese thing.
And also that helicopter shit that that shit. They call it the helicopter joke.
Which one?
Well, the reason they call it the helicopter joke because somebody said if so they could say they're trans. Well, I could say that I'm a helicopter. That's what helicopter joke. Yeah.
Well, helicopter.
Where you at on Dave Chappelle?
Support.
Okay.
No matter what.
All right, Keek, where you at, man?
Man, it's hard for me because Dave Chappelle been one of my favorite comedians for the longest time, but it seems like now he's just like he doesn't care, and not in the way that like he doesn't care what people think, but that's also an aspect. But it's like he doesn't care about the quality of his jokes, and like he's just I don't know, he's coasting off of all this Me Too shit, and he's just making jokes, punching down on people that already get the shit into the stick. So
now, according to him, it ain't punching down. I think he said that he felt like the PC culture and all these groups are like the bullies, and he specifically pointed out. He specifically
Oh
pointed
yeah,
out
he did say that.
the LGBT community as the group that you can't say nothing about. Assume like saying that they have some sort of power over other groups. So he don't.
That's
think
not
that he
even
punches
remotely true.
He don't think he
But
punches
go
down.
off.
So that's where you at? You cancel or where you at? Support.
Oh,
she don't even.
Yeah, Riz, what you think too?
Where you at, Riz?
For me, honestly, if you want to give my thoughts on this, I feel like it's a great thing that he targeted the LGBT community and he targeted the transvestite, just in general community.
Transvestite?
I'm just saying, David Chappelle, I kind of have to disagree with kind of like what Keek said, because I feel like his comedy is still up there, but the best part about it is he tried something completely new that he never would do before. So it's like, I can't hate on him for being up to times, because how many black comedians would stretch on that subject and be able to stretch it out for that whole time? There are people who've already made animations for that skit, so it's like you can't blame Dave Chappelle for doing it, because that's the ongoing shit. But also with the feminist stuff, it was so on point on every single aspect of that shit. No, I'm sorry, man. This is my boy, and I've seen that stand up in real life. Like, I'm dealing with this shit in the community, so I feel Dave 100%. So I have to support.
All right, so support from Riz. Okay.
Welcome to the good side, Riz.
Okay. Who else didn't go? You did you go, Morgan?
Yeah, I said support first.
Support. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that shit, man. I gotta.
Oh my
You
god!
always been on Dave, bro.
Bush, bro, you sucking tampon.
This nigga been on Dave and Kodak dick.
Like you gotta keep up this. He gotta keep up this PC image.
Yup, as long as possible. But behind the closed doors, we know what's up.
Yeah, like
we heard him say. We heard him say I'm homophobic.
Everything I say, we talk about together, man.
Nigga,
I don't have private calls.
We heard you say I'm homophobic, dog.
Be a true.
Don't act like you ain't say that.
I am. Yeah, to a certain level. People have issues, man.
You can't be PC and you can't choose your battles, dog. You gotta fight all of them.
What are you talking about?
When people change, they usually change for the better, but
Bush.
You gotta be DC.
Look,
it's all about DC right now, bro.
I was disappointed in Dave Chappelle because the special was sloppy, man. And he seemed pretty butthurt. He seemed mad that Kevin Hart didn't get his Oscar, didn't get the headline of Oscars, didn't get the host. He kept talking about that over and over. Then he kind of got upset about Louis C.K.
I feel like you talked about it once. That was the part of the stand. No. I'm gonna be straight up on it. I'm gonna be straight up honest.
He talked about it twice, pretty much.
This was the best Netflix special that he has. All the rest of them shits were fucking garbage, bro. This shit wasn't slap. As far as anything else, other was going. I feel like this is his best form.
You cut out that Jussie Smollett shit, and that only went well because everybody hates Jussie Smollett, right?
This is the best Dave Chappelle bit in a minute.
You cut that bit out. That shit was kind of
even with that part out. Even with that part, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like compared to the other Netflix specials, this shit was heat. I like where he was going with it. I feel like a couple of things, of course, there'll be a reach, but if y'all niggas, I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, it's jokes, and you can still make jokes, but I don't know, man. I feel like it was appropriate. I don't feel like it was that bad, bro.
Yeah, I feel like he kept it 2019.
2009. Nah, I didn't say that. I just said that. It's his best.
Dave Chappelle
I feel like it wasn't really punching. I feel like y'all said that he was punching down, like punching down his weight and stuff like that. I didn't really see that.
No, I feel like he was extending. I feel like he was throwing hooks.
If you were talking about the low hanging fruit joke, I guess. But I feel like it was on a higher level than just.
That special was low hanging fruit jokes, man. Like him randomly blurting out the F word just to trigger people. Like this was like I want to trigger the libs. Special. There's no reason to even do that. It didn't fit with nothing. It was just random as fuck, man. And
I feel like he did it out of a place of anger, just because he just wanted to get out everything he's been.
Yeah,
like,
it went with that. We went with that joke when the lady said she can't say that word on TV. But he could say the hard R though.
First of all, that was stupid because you could reverse that shit and be like, well, if it's like I don't know, I can't even.
Well, you could, but he didn't.
But I'm saying it can work in the reverse way.
It can work either way.
Yeah, it can work either way. So it didn't really prove nothing with that.
I just feel like it made fun of. I feel like in this PC culture in itself, we don't. The PC culture, when I hate saying that, but I feel like in this culture that we're building for ourselves lately, we tend to forget that we can joke about certain things and stuff like that. I feel like you can say that it was low hanging fruit all you want, but I also feel like it was a joke that niggas too scared to say themselves.
I'm saying it's just a thing of this current generation, not just that. It's just like on this thing that we're building for ourselves. It's all based on sensitivity. We're making the White House out of styrofoam, basically. Nothing's concrete. With like we can easily be penetrated by a little joke like that. I'm like, man, you guys got go over your heads, man.
What are you gonna say, Bush?
I mean, when your group is high on the murder rate, I mean, the chart of being murdered and nobody takes how you feel seriously. He even said so in the special. He was like, he makes fun of trans people because he thinks that dilemma is hilarious. And
yeah,
if you would say that about any other group of people, that would be a no. Like, you think my situation is hilarious? What?
I feel like when is talking about the other side hasn't been touched. Niggas make fun of Nazis and white supremacists all the time. What are you talking about in terms of that?
His most famous skit was with
because
the KKK.
if you talking about the people with the highest murder rate, even in the opposite side of the corner in itself, they're still being made fun of every single day, every single time. Like for their ideals, in their beliefs, in their system, and how they live. My biggest thing is just, are we gonna put an off limit? If we start putting off limits to what comedy can be or what comedy is about, then
I'm not putting an off limit thing or anything. You can make jokes about.
You just feel like the jokes could have been better.
There should be no limit to like comedy. If you ask me, like I'm not from hate crimes and shit like that. Like that totally wasn't a hate crime. Like anything paying homage.
I feel like the jokes were solid. I feel like the jokes were solid for what he was putting out there. Not every single one of them. I feel like the Chinese one especially was ass. But otherwise than that, I feel like the jokes were quality enough. I feel like they hit. And maybe even the F. Maybe I'll even give you the F word one as much. But I can still understand.
Yeah, we done. Let's move on to the next person. Speaking of comedians, Kevin Hart.
Support. That nigga did nothing fucking wrong. Them niggas. This was definitely PC culture.
So Kevin Hart was canceled earlier the same year because of some tweets and some skits resurfaced. Some homophobic tweets and skits resurfaced, and he's talking about how if his son was gay, he would smash a dollhouse over his head and shit like that. and people weren't having it. People weren't excited about that, and the reason
that's the first. What?
The reason people were the reason this
he gotta actually go out and buy it too.
The reason this shit was brought back up was because it was brought up because he got to do the Oscars. People they were announcing that he was hosting the Oscars. And it was like, wait, hold up, how's he hosting the Oscars when he's homophobic?
It's better than Nick Cannon.
That's what happened. So cancel support Kevin Hart. Do you feel the same way? Let's start with Keith because she wasn't here for this.
Honestly, I used to think he was funny like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
But he's not really even that funny no more, and his movies are trash. So fucking cancel.
Nah, you hate him, bro.
What was his last?
I'm not. He's not that funny, dude. I thought he was gonna be fucking like one of the top black comedians, but he fell the fuck off. Like he's not funny. I even used to watch this stupid ass show, Husbands of Hollywood, bro. Like,
I watched that.
I fucked with his shit.
That shit was garbage.
Yeah.
You were saying, Morgan?
But Night School is actually pretty good. His movie with
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, are we talking about cancel support for this shit? Yeah. I support them for the action in itself, just for the things that Truth said earlier before, and naturally, I feel like the uneducation part about this is for real, because I feel like Kevin Hart is a good example of a person that's been trying to reverse his flaws in it, and he's been caught in it a couple times, especially with the Little Nas X thing. But it was more from a place of understanding because niggas are naturally just homophobic. So now that he's in the spotlight, and now that he's
That's what do you mean naturally homophobic? They're allowed to be because it's encouraged.
a lot of niggas.
Because of these jokes.
I'm not saying niggas. I'm not saying every. I'm not saying every nigga is built in with a homophobic radar, dog. Like I'm saying naturally in these environments, in our urban environments, being homosexual isn't necessarily something that's accepted out there still. So I'm saying it from that standpoint, from him going out those tweets. He actually, I feel like he actually has gone out of his way to try to reform, or try to, yeah, hell yeah. A lot of us are. A lot of us, especially when we get to a certain level, we don't know how to interact with that shit because we never had the proper education. So now that he's in that level, I see that he's trying to make those proper sets by recanting, by apologizing. He's at least understanding the weight of his words and how he selects to choose what he says. So I feel
he's understanding the weight of his paycheck getting shorter when he fucking talks and does shit.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
All right,
Well, yeah, so that nigga learning. So I get support that nigga for learning.
Where you at, Morgan?
Cancel support on Kevin Hart. Cancel because he fell off.
Not even for the act.
Fell off hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you at?
After what was it? Laugh at my pain. He ain't been.
Y'all
the
niggas
same.
are bums, bro. Like we're not even talking about the subject. Y'all, this nigga Morgan, bro.
Oh my God, Riz gave
this
y'all,
nigga more.
but you missed it.
This nigga more off topic than Riz. Like, come on, bro. What are you talking
Nigga,
about?
I've been on topic this whole time.
Riz,
you in 3 arguments so far.
I have at least lost train of thought of what the fuck you were saying, bro. At least during this conversation.
Riz bodied you 3 times.
Well, you have to at least bring
You start talking,
right
talking, and I forget what the fuck we were talking about, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man.
So
Go
turn
ahead.
your switch off, then. Stone, you the one with the switch. Turn it off.
Hey, yo, Riz, where you at?
Yeah. Okay, so this is a tough one. I'd have to say, I'm still contemplating over what Stone said about his son and shit. Like, I don't feel like that's necessarily bad, especially for our culture. I'm a bit homophobic myself, so like,
we proudly repping homophobia out here. I wasn't saying that.
Like, I don't understand how you were proudly afraid of gay people. Like, you understand what homophobia is. Like, you have a legit clinical fear of gay people.
Like gay niggas.
I wasn't throwing that shit out there for y'all to rep it, dog. Like,
I'm a little homophobic myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wasn't. When I said
I thought that was the best idea.
Riz, never say that again. Never say that.
No, I stand with Riz.
Don't rep.
I'm with you, Riz. I'm right there with
it,
you,
bro.
Oh my
Don't rep
God.
it.
Okay, but fucking as far as his career, bro, he's been fucking up.
We
He had potential.
talking about his career, man. You talking about the act.
We talking about that incident and that act and what he was doing.
So he back in the middle. This nigga
And of course that nigga was joking. Who the fuck would actually throw a whole dollhouse on their son's head? Like, oh, never mind. Some niggas.
The point ain't about.
Nigga, I would do anything to ungayify your system.
It's
about what, Bush?
It's about normalizing that type of behavior, man. Do you even have to be even at a point that you can make a joke about that? That's.
But I feel like he had. But at this point, I feel like with the recantation, with actually seeing the learning process in itself. Have you actually watched that interview when he had with Little Nas X and Kevin Hart? You actually watched that? Like I
didn't watch
of him trying to understand
LeBron James.
Them niggas in that regard, that nigga is trying to understand where he is coming from and how he reviews the world in itself. It would be different from like a Camila, whatever her fucking name is, or a Gina Rodriguez, where you just send out a measly fucking apology and just go on with your fucking day. I feel like I've seen Kevin Hart actively talk about these things and actively talk about the mistakes that he's made in his past and how he's trying to become better as a person from it. So I can't cancel a black man that's been trying to better himself, no matter what it is. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm sorry, I'm not canceling that nigga.
Gay ass niggas just like canceling people. Man, get the fuck. This nigga death racist.
I'm not canceling the man. I'm not canceling the man that learned from his mistakes.
Whenever gay topic come up, that nigga is super on the other side of that. All right, so who else didn't go? Morgan, you went. No, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morgan said canceled, didn't you? Because of some stupid shit like his movies or something like that.
It fell off, man.
Ain't had to do with the subject, but Morgan you gotta cancel that nigga, man. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Too.
All right, so next.
I don't know why you defend him so hard. You homophobic with us.
Next person, man. We on Malik. We on Malik Yoba, man. That
Cancel. Cancel.
Oh,
that nigga really did it for the glout. Like that nigga was out there. He really wanted to get it.
So Malik Yoba went on the Breakfast Club and talked about, he was for trans rights and talked about how it's not gay to be with a trans woman and stuff like that. Also, I wanted to point out the thing that we missed that we didn't talk about at the time was that this motherfucker was being accused of rape at the same time. I mean, he did like a little rap verse, and we kind of completely overlooked.
Especially timing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was suspicious as fuck. The fact that he and I think it was because he was accused of raping like young trans women too.
Yeah, like teenage girls or some shit.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I don't know about you. So that's
done.
That's a cancel for me, man.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Yeah, cancel it again.
This nigga made it to the end. Cancel. Well, you have you cancel them too, Morgan?
Yeah, man, I got to.
You cancel him because he like trans women. That's really what it is. That's
I'm transphobic.
Oh my god, y'all niggas.
Right, Riz?
I don't have a phobia, bro, but
man.
So we just
how can you call yourself phobic if you don't have a phobia? Like,
did we just leave?
You don't even know the literal meaning of the word. You just say it without even understanding what it means.
Riz is autistic, man. You gotta work
bro.
with that nigga.
He's seriously sniffing glue.
So you agree with my theory that I was talking about earlier, dude? You started to agree with my my purification process.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man. I was also
the
some
bubble
shit.
gum and get a rock on it.
Riz, you Project Zero for me right now, dog.
Project Zero?
Keep doing you, bro.
No, you trying to cleanse your bloodline.
I'm giving me good examples.
We moving on.
Oh,
man.
sorry.
We on to,
my bad, I made one song.
Go ahead.
We on Michael Jackson now. Michael Jackson.
Oh, y'all taking real.
Support
Man.
Michael Jackson for a fully exonerated man. Yet these niggas keep saying that he like touching little boys' asses. I've heard Josh say that candidly in this podcast, and no one checked that nigga, man.
You mean candidly?
Bush, you the last person to be
nigga,
correct.
I know what words mean, nigga. I stumble, but I don't fuck up what the meaning of words are, nigga.
Stumble, you mispronounce words too, nigga. What the fuck, man? Go ahead.
Stumble, nigga. You don't know what the words you said mean, though. You said
I do know what the words. I wouldn't say them if I didn't know what the word means. See?
Awesome. Anyway, Michael. Everybody support Michael Jackson. Where you at, Morgan? You didn't
get support.
So nigga, contrarian Morgan. Where you at, nigga?
Just leave me in the middle.
That ain't
oh
no
my
fucking
God,
middle, nigga.
man.
It's already moved on.
Morgan, bro.
No comment, then.
This nigga Morgan, bro.
Where you at,
It's
Riz?
not that I want to cancel. It's just
support.
I don't know.
Support. Okay.
And wait. Let me just say this: the reason that I support him, I've always been a lifelong fan, and I don't fucking fuck with predators. I don't care how good your music is, how good your dancing is, whatever. But if these niggas were really abused, Wade had an obligation to say he was when he stood up on the stand in fucking 2005, put his hand on the Bible, and said that he didn't do it. Either he lied then, or he's lying now. Either way, he's a liar and he can't be fucking trusted.
Yep.
Yeah, and if my
I don't see how like you could just say all this after that nigga died. Like in all honesty, like
okay.
And no, not the time, bro. Like we all knew who Michael was as a person, so we all know that shit was out to begin with.
I want to say as a person, but I would say.
I know his child. He's one of the most famous celebrities.
Now,
honestly,
a lot of
because
people say, I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish.
I say Michael Jackson was one of the nicest
it's just that
people
like fucking his childhood was taken from him. And you really think that he wants to live his childhood through other children and stuff like that? I don't think that's quite accurate. I feel like it was the exact opposite. I feel like he gave the children the experience, bro. But I don't feel like it was that experience.
Let's play devil's advocate right here, then. All right.
I wouldn't say that. That's not necessarily. That could be a trigger for somebody to do some shit
so
like that.
some people say where there's still a common phrase is used.
Why? Because they like him better than they like their own parents?
God damn it, nigga. Can I get a word in? Shit.
Damn.
Your decision to bring that nigga on, man. You
So,
gotta
I mean, a lot of people say where there's smoke,
Nigga, shut
there's
the fuck
fire,
up.
man. So a lot of people are saying that a lot of stories coming out about him molesting little boys. So there's got to be a portion of it that's true. Maybe not this specific story with the Leaving Neverland, but maybe there is something out there that suggests that this is true. How do y'all feel about that? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Come forth with evidence, hardcore evidence.
All right.
And then maybe we'll talk about it. But if y'all can't, it just seems like you're money grabbing. And that's what they've been doing. Like,
yeah, that's
the
all.
the first accusation was Evan Chandler was trying to extort him because Michael wouldn't give him money and he wouldn't buy an extension for his house. And so he told his son Jordy to say these things. There's actually a recording where he said he's going to destroy Michael Jackson. Like, I went through all of the evidence just so I could be sure as a fan that he didn't do this shit. And that's how I know personally that I'm confident in saying that he didn't do this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's people who don't even know the names of the accusers, but they want to point the finger and say, yeah, he did it. And they don't even have any fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like they treat Michael like shit throughout his entire fucking lifespan, you know? There's this one interview where they try to say that he didn't even have... They try to question Michael if he had sex to get his children. I'm like, okay, so you're telling him this after all these allegations and shit like that. You forgot that this nigga was black at a certain time. I bet you back in his heyday, you wouldn't be saying that shit. I'm like, you know, let's take advantage of the situation and shit like that, where they know what the full thing is, bro.
Huh?
So,
I mean, saying they've been out to get Michael since the beginning. They've been taking shots at him.
Okay. Oh.
They've been criticizing him a lot. Like when they hung his baby over the balcony, that was kind of terrible. But like they made a big fuss out of it for no reason. But yeah, let's move on to the next person.
Your baby over the balcony, not a big reason.
He didn't fall, so it don't matter. Look, let's talk about Cuba Gooding Jr.
That nigga wildin', bro. Cancel. That nigga been wild. You gotta cancel that. You gotta cancel radio, dog. You gotta cancel radio, man.
Yo, there's this video where he grabbed this dude's phone and put it in his mouth and gave it back to him. He's off some shit. Like, he probably did that.
That nigga wild.
Radio died last week too.
Yeah, radio died.
RP radio.
Yeah,
cancel Cuba for playing radio too. That is a terrible fucking movie.
Nah, man. That's his best film.
Yeah,
movie out of here.
That's his best film in this whole
great movie.
That shit was ass.
They whooped that nigga ass.
That was
and take
terrible.
Cancel. 2 cancels. Where you at?
It was a cancel, bro.
All cancels.
Oh, damn.
Support.
Okay.
Support.
Why? No reason.
No, just the fact that it couldn't be that bad.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Talking about what he said?
Groping women at bars is not.
What did he say? Someone show me that baby's dick. Did he say something?
No, I heard that. I'm fucking. No, go eat a pack of baby dicks. That's not bad. But if he's doing all that hypey shit, I'm like.
He not sucking a bag of baby dicks, but he told somebody to. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if he told someone to eat a bag of baby dicks, I'll start rolling I wouldn't fucking be mad at him. So it's like that's why I
telling somebody to suck on some baby dicks.
Huh? That's good.
What?
All right, let's go, man.
Y'all talking about me, huh?
Next person, bro.
R. Kelly, the channel's mascot.
R. Kelly cancel. Come on, bro.
Cancel.
Man,
that nigga weird as hell, bro.
Cancel. I didn't even like Trapped in the Closet, bro. That shit was hella bizarre.
This nigga has like
R. Kelly been weird as fuck.
Sex tapes, man. A new one come out every week, man.
Why you say I sound like an ogre, man? Fuck you, Leo.
You do sound different.
I sound different? Yeah. Do I?
Yeah, you did put on a voice.
You fresh up the swamp, bruh.
Do I sound deeper or what the fuck?
Yeah, you sound
fresh out the swamp.
All right, so that was that, and no, I guess the final thing we doing is the anime shit, dog.
You still doing that?
I mean, yeah.
The nigga that we invited is sleeping the fuck off.
Nigga, oh gosh.
That nigga is passed the fuck out. How we gonna do the segment without the nigga that we pulled up?
Nigga, flip the shit.
That's
Riz,
true.
you not the guest. I'm sorry. Like that, I was talking about MangaMean.
That's true.
I know who MangaMean is, bro.
Go.
So I mean, we can't hold a show up for MangaMean. That nigga worked like 18 jobs. He passed out.
No one man is above the group.
Yeah, no one man is above the group, man. So
besides Bush, as he tells us every fucking
aside from me.
Do I sound better now, or do I still sound like an ogre?
You sound.
I sound better?
Like an ogre.
Nigga, you sound like how you've been sounding this whole podcast.
What?
Yeah, probably our headphones probably changed, not you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Hello?
IGN.
Hey, welcome back, Stone.
IGN did a top 25 anime of all time. I have that list on the screen here.
Let me
Here's all
see
the
this
shows
list.
they mentioned. They got number
Oh
one.
yeah, I did see this.
They got number one, Full Metal Alchemist. Number two,
Brotherhood.
Cowboy Bebop. Brotherhood.
Hey.
Number
Okay.
three, Monster. Number 4, One Piece. Number 5, Hajime no Ippo. Number 6, Mob Psycho 100. Number 7, Hunter x Hunter. Number 8, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Number 9, Yu Yu Hakusho. Number 10, Fooly Cooly.
Yeah,
Fooly Cooly is so bad.
Okay.
What?
Morgan, we're gonna have to talk after this.
Oh,
FLCL Heat, bro.
They got Neon Genesis.
Worry,
That's bad too.
Alright, so any complaints about this list? Y'all sent y'all own list.
I honestly,
I didn't
right
have
off the
time
bat,
to up it. Let me actually I can still up it. Let me
I'm surprised DBZ ain't on the list, honestly.
Or
Naruto.
No, it's not even that. This whole list is fucking rigged. I'm like, Yu Yu Hakusho should be at the top. All those shits. I feel like Full Metal's fucking it up right now.
Yeah, it could be debatable.
No, the thing about Full Metal is it doesn't like comply with the Scribbly Exchange, like what the theme is about. But it's great. It's original. You know, it can't be topped in terms of, let's say, who's the pro tag. You know, so it's up there, but I don't definitely feel like it's number one. Hunter x Hunter should be higher up there. FLCL shouldn't even be on there. I feel like it barely even scratches the top 100 because that it's kind of like an OVA. It's not even like an anime like that. So like I disagree with this list 100.
All right, so I got Morgan listed.
Why boring ass Cowboy Bebop on this shit, bro?
Cowboy Bebop.
I need to give it another try. Like
boring animes I've ever watched in my life.
A little better.
This is Morgan list on the screen. Morgan list is right next to it. So Morgan has.
You gonna do a name drop me?
Yeah, it's just Morgan list. At number 1, Morgan has One Piece, of course. He a dick rider.
One Piece.
So,
Hold on, wait. It's not on the screen.
This is the same list.
It is. You gotta wait. You take.
Oh, there you go.
Take time. All right.
Of course, it's One Piece. This nigga's a fucking. This nigga a bozo, bro.
Y'all got a lot of people. Y'all gonna have Hunter number 1. So I mean, what that matter?
Hunter the GOAT, man.
No, it's not.
Kuroko no Basket in top 4.
Kuroko is GOAT, bruh. You know it.
Oh, now,
no, you don't understand. You didn't watch that shit. That shit is fire.
Of all time, though.
Let me post Keek list up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a personal opinion for like Morgan, and that is freaking nasty. It's competing with all animes too, like Slam Dunk. If you watch them side by side, they're damn near the same.
Yeah, I never watched Slam Dunk.
Super dick rider, bro.
No,
it's my top 10 list.
Have you seen Slam Dunk?
And you a super dick rider.
Oh God!
For putting it in my list, I'm dick writing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it's my list. Yeah.
It's his anime list.
Stone don't know. He gonna have goddamn Shampoo top 1. That garbage.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
That shit is top 1.
It is. It's one of my favorites. That's just fine.
Grayson top 12.
Let's show Keek list right quick.
We're the GOAT Ball Z. Y'all niggas be watching. Y'all niggas simple as fuck. Y'all niggas, y'all the same niggas that thought that Dragon Ball Z was a cartoon back in the day. Shut y'all goofy asses up in the fucking comment section, man.
I thought One Piece was a cartoon. I never thought One Piece was an anime until I heard.
Hey man, Anubis saying I'm trash. I bet he got Bleach top 5. That garbage. Lord.
All right, this is Keek list right here. She ain't putting on
Slime, GOAT, Death Racer. You already know. Best Isekai.
All right.
Slime that dude.
So this is not in any order. I think that's what she said. Ain't that right, Keegan?
How
Not
about
in
that?
any order. So she got Fooly Cooley, Bleach, Samurai Champloo, Afro Samurai, Michiko the Hatchin', Case Closed, Cowboy Bebop, Paranoia Agent, Sailor Moon, DBZ.
That's pretty mean. That's hella mean.
I don't know that what fifth one? I don't know that.
That Paranoid Agent I heard wasn't that good.
Michiko the Hatchin'? You talking about that?
Yeah, that's
the Brazilian.
that's the Brazilian one.
It's made by the same dude that did
I
Cowboy
don't
Bebop,
know, bro.
So that's probably why I suffer.
I don't want it to be popular because it might fuck it up.
It's made by the same director, Cowboy Bebop. So.
Paranoid Agent. I feel like I saw it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, the dude with the bat, the little slugger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was so creepy, man.
Yeah, who made that? Samurai Studios?
I think that is Paranoid. I don't know who made that shit. But yeah, y'all list kind of trash.
Case closed.
Case Closed is pretty nasty, but
Case Closed go on for a long time, but that is
What's
a great
going
show.
on longer than One Piece?
That's a great show. I mean, it's episodic. One Piece trash though. This Case Closed.
It ain't episodic. It's a whole storyline.
It is a storyline, but it works episodically too. It ain't.
You don't know what you talking about ever. Bebop bad. Shampoo bad.
Let me post my
Bleach.
list now. Hold up.
I guess for the meatheads.
For the meatheads.
And DBZ for the meatheads too.
All right, let me post my list now. Did I even finish my list?
You most likely didn't.
Yeah, you know I didn't. You know me so well, Morgan. Shut your ass up.
I know what you got too. Hunter x 1.
How you know?
Cause you always brag about it, and it's so mid that you keep bragging about it though.
Oh, I'm missing two. So that's I only got 8 on my list so far, man. Of course, I got the Hunter x Hunter up there. Hajime no Ippo, Bakuman, GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka, Nana, fuck with that, Monster, Beck, I like Beck. That's a crazy good anime. Cross Game. What else? What else?
Tell us make a top 10 and you can't even do it.
For real, bro.
Yeah, my shit. My shit diverse, man. You know what I'm saying? I like a bunch of shit, man. I probably put Ice Shield 21 in there. I like Ice Shield 21. That's my shit. Probably Slam Dunk too, actually.
Slam Dunk go hard.
It ain't better than Corico, but y'all got it.
I don't know. Slam Dunk pretty damn funny.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What do I want in there? Shows that I don't even know. I like Baby Steps. That's my shit.
I even know you're in the sports anime, Bush.
Oh, y'all love sports animes.
Yeah,
anime.
Prince of Tennis is the GOAT.
You finished Corico though.
I don't. No, I thought I liked Corico. I like it, but I don't really.
You need to start Haikyuu. You watch that.
I already watched
Haikyuu hella nasty.
Haikyuu is great.
Yeah, I watched all the Haikyuu, man.
It ain't better than Corico. Like people keep trying to preach, but it's great.
Well, I don't know, bro. Bro, because it's literally the best sports anime of.
You know what I'm missing? School Rumble. That shit had a huge impression.
School Rumble. Everybody in the ARL loves School Rumble.
I love School Rumble.
Fuck School Rumble. I haven't seen School Rumble.
I love School Rumble. That shit had a huge impression on me.
I think I watched one episode, maybe 2 episodes. I said I'll go back eventually. Baby Steps. Don't nobody co-sign Baby Steps.
No, I love Baby Steps. It's so simplistic, man. It's a regular slice of life about a kid playing tennis, man. It's just
it's better than Prince of Tennis.
It's not as cartoonish. It's like actually no. I'm gonna take that off. It's a good show, but I don't know. You know what? You know what I'm put on there instead. Ping Pong Club.
I'm about to say Ping Pong the animation.
No, Ping Pong Club.
Never saw that.
That shit was like South Park before South Park. That shit is super raunchy. Crass humor. They even got like an American character in the show, and this was around the time that Japan kind of still ain't fucking with America like that. I mean, because the bomb and
I don't know,
some
bro.
other shit.
They're copying your trends. They've been copying your trends for a minute.
I mean, they do. I don't know. Japan kind of halfway fuck with it. Some people don't. But in the show, there's an American student that just smells bad. He got like an American flag shirt on. They just really mocking America. So,
y'all need to watch Inuyashiki. That shit crazy.
That's so. It's like such a average, but it got like a few great moments.
Oh, okay.
Especially what the dude was reading on the stairwell. That's like one of the best moments.
That shit was hella funny.
Yeah.
Wait, Stone didn't even send a list, man.
I thought he was a regular on the podcast.
Oh, Stone trash, man. That nigga love. Fuck that nigga. Trash can ass nigga. But I just wanted to say that Full Metal Alchemist overrated as fuck. I like the show.
Brotherhood's pretty garbage. Pretty garbage.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
You have to love the original in order to even like Brotherhood.
I like it.
No.
It's just that I don't think it's great, and I don't fuck with the Westerboo shit either. Like I don't fuck with that shit no more. Every time I see it in the show, like I mean, I give it props. You know, female mangaka. You know, she put in work. She made it beautiful, but the blonde hair and all these Eurocentric features and shit, and the one bad guy on the I mean, he's not a bad guy really, but I'm talking.
I mean, that's what I like about FMA though.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Scar. He not really a bad guy, but like when he first
Bradley is fucking bad though.
Yeah, Bradley is fire. Like I would.
He was the best part of it.
I would give her. Yeah, I would give her credit for that. That Bradley scene where that nigga fought that tank and was fucking him up. Oh my God.
He said, "You think I'm gonna come from the back door? That's my spot."
That nigga Bradley nasty.
Somebody said, "What about Golden Boy?" Bush.
I only like Golden Boy because it was etchy. I didn't really fuck with the story like that.
You know what's some gassed up mid? Attack on Titan.
Oh,
it's so gassed up and it's bad.
Yeah, bro. Anime is so filled with filler. I can't even take it. I just can't do that shit. They
should have made.
They milked the fuck out of it though. It has great moments. It's just fucking the in betweens is ass. The first season was, I think, the most consistent. The first season was the best. The second season fell off. The third season was good in terms of like plot wise, but the fourth season, like, they always have a great opening and then they end fucking salty for every other season.
Dang. Rich, you got a top 10?
Oh, you know what? That's another.
Yeah, I got a top 10.
Girls Bravo has a crazy good action scene at the end. It's an etchy show, but at the end, there's a stupid good action scene, dog. Yo, let me find that shit.
Better than High School of the Dead? Was it? Yeah, High School of the Dead action scene?
Yeah, I think so. Let me pull it
Man,
HOT
was the shit, man.
And that show was about a boy that got like bumps on his skin. He got like chicken pox whenever he got near a girl and shit.
Hold on, what show?
Girls Bravo.
Oh, okay.
That shit sound like some other show I was watching on Netflix.
Oh, also, what's that one show with the panty shots?
That's High School of the Dead?
No, with the double. It's like 007.
007.
Not Agent Aki. It's like a fuck. I'm trying to remember it.
No, I know how many mecha out there have edgy in them. Like damn all of them.
Pretty much every show got fucking edgy. That's just anime.
Not every anime.
That's just anime.
Death Note didn't have it.
Well, it depends on what you mean by edgy. If you're talking about fucking like Ren edgy, then that's edgy.
Yo, Bush.
Yo, what up?
You gotta stop hating on this. Stop saying this Westerboo shit, dog. Like, nobody, nobody gives a fuck about that shit, man. Ain't no Westerboo shit about no JoJo's, bro.
I think about that shit all the time when I watch
JoJo's so mad.
First of all, JoJo wasn't even in America. He was in the Englishman have been in. If anything, and afterwards, he was in Japan for the most part. His bloodline was in Japan.
I don't fuck with that shit, dog.
Nah, bro, you gotta stop. You really limited yourself from having a good experience from a great anime. Dog, don't. That's a really, really trash reason to not want to watch an anime.
No, look, I'm sorry, I don't fuck with that shit no more, dog. Like,
yeah, just like I don't mess with beta male MCs. Just can't do it no more.
Beta
It's
male
over
MCs.
with.
It's just
I'm scared. I'm scared of what your definition of a beta male is.
Fuck a Deku.
I really am.
Yo, I'm kind of off that too. Boku no Hero.
What you say? You cut out.
You cut out, yeah.
I'm off Boku no Hero too a little bit.
Thank you, man. I've been
hate him, bro.
Man, I'm telling you.
What I hate the most about a show is when the main character goes from not being the underdog and becomes the chosen one. I hate that in storylines all the time.
You won't see something that happened with Deku till like season 5, but it is so terrible that ruined his whole underdog image.
It kind of. If I know what you're talking
I know what happens, bro. That shit is zany.
I'm talking about 6.
Yo,
Six.
That's what I hate. I love the underdog story. I love when I see a character progress and become the top tier character. But I hate when they turn that character from the underdog into the chosen one, and everybody's just sucking that character.
Like Naruto.
Yep, that's why I fell off of Naruto. Yeah. That's why I didn't like it no more.
I don't really feel that that's a bad case for writing. I agree to the fact that it's unoriginal, but at the same time, it's the ugly duckling effect. I'll vouch for Naruto 1 second. Like, you can't say that wasn't going to happen because he's the main character. He has that by default. Come on. Like, we already know what the end result is.
Not every not every main character needs to be a chosen one or some sacred savior of the whole universe.
Yeah. What's wrong with making the rival the chosen one and then the main character beats him?
Yeah, but here's the thing about Deku. Like, All Might was quirkless too. So it's kind of like equivalent. So it's not.
Didn't he have a quirk? I swear he got a quirk.
No. All Might didn't have a quirk. That quirk was passed down to him, and it's like that was his idol and shit like that. So it's like I don't think it's a thing with Destiny, but it's a thing he put in the work to get that shit though, and he networked and he got that shit. I fuck with Deku.
And then he wanted to be a hero and didn't even train a single day in his life.
I don't like the fact that his power is like stupid OP and that we know it's going to become good when he develop more. I don't like knowing all of this about that character. It just completely makes me not want to be on that character. So I'd rather root for Bakugo or Todoroki now, like over that nigga, man. It's like
everybody root for Bakugo, man. Clearly better.
Bakugo,
Bakugo is years better over him though.
To be honest, now I know why people like Bakugo. I didn't see it at first, but
Bakugo, that nigga, bro.
That nigga talked shit at the stadium and backed it up.
Yeah, he talked shit and backed it up.
Because in all honesty, he got the better story. Like he was a person that.
I wouldn't say that. I want to.
No. Yeah. That nigga got
his mom was
the same
abusing him.
cards as Deku, and he went harder with it. I swear.
His mom slapped him in the interview. All my.
Your mama never slapped you in the back of your head
That's
when
abuse.
you acting up. That little nigga was talking back, bro. You know, damn.
That shit was hella funny.
Yo, Mr. Anime Tales posted his list, and he got Bible Black at 6. He is such a troll. He tried to talk about
Bible Black.
Then he put the most mainstream things in there. Come on, bro. You don't really believe all that.
Brotherhood is fire, bro.
You're only saying that to hop in the bandwagon. I don't think you really like.
Of course, I hop in the bandwagon. After I finished watching this shit, the first thing I did was hop in the call and said that that's probably one of the best animes I've watched. And shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. What do you like about it that separates it from Samurai Champloo?
It's such a FMA Brotherhood is such a complete fucking story to me. Like from beginning to end, it had a clear beginning and it had a clear end. And the meanings behind it for each homunculus, it's fire, bro.
What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean about the homunculus? We're literally better than the main character. I
is fire, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. FMA is completely fucking fire.
It's a great story. Look, I agree. It's a
great
complete
story.
It's a great story.
It's over. I don't think it's bad. I think it's overrated.
I love the ideals of God and the truth and understanding and the deadly sins. I love it, bro. I love it all. Like it really has its deep ties in the research of what the fuck it was about, and it gave a story, a clear consensus, and all the themes are fit together so nicely. It's a damn near perfect anime, bro.
I agree. It has good themes. With me, I don't think they carry out the themes very well. I feel like they carry the themes in like a half-heartedness.
Niggas' biggest complaints. niggas' biggest complaint is Morgan. Morgan bitch ass biggest complaint is father
was garbage.
Father wasn't a
No,
good
father
villain.
was fucking fire. I'm not. No, father was one of the best. Father had some eyes and shit.
Father was trash. Bradley was.
How was he trash?
Bradley was
complete trash.
Because without father, we wouldn't fuck with Bradley.
Father's due to water, man. All his minions were better villains than him.
Exactly.
I feel that.
No, that nigga got set up from the beginning, though. No, that nigga got set up from the beginning.
That's why he trash. He got set up from the beginning. He still was trash. Like, look, I fuck with the whole creature in a jar shit. That shit, okay, fine.
Why the fuck they gotta look like the protagonist bag though?
And I like Truth. And then the God talks, I liked all that.
Oh,
but then
yeah,
Father was garbage, man.
Nigga, Pride was better than that nigga though.
Man, Gluttony was better than him.
Gluttony? No, I'm not gonna go there, bro.
Gluttony was,
yeah. Gluttony did put in that work, but Envy that boy though.
Fear in your heart, man, when you saw that.
Envy
was
he was eating people. Hold on, what?
Envy is a woman, sir.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck Envy is, to be honest.
Nigga, Envy a fucking monster. That's what the fuck he is.
Envy.
But
Envy is a dude. That's a dude.
Yeah, Shao Tucker was better than that nigga.
Shao Tucker. Yeah,
father. The concept of father, him as a fighting villain. Okay, I'll give you that. But as the concept of father himself, no, that was a good villain.
Bro, he didn't do anything.
He didn't do shit at all.
The monster.
All he did was create a son. They get hands thrown at him. That's all he did.
The monster in the sky did more than father.
I mean, when you the top nigga, you get your goons.
The man created a whole son in his hand and got beat by regular karate. Like, I'm not here to.
I got the sun in my hand and got 2-piece. Nah,
one thing we agreeing a lot more, but One Piece trash too. I wanted to point that out.
What'd you say?
I said we agreeing a lot. I just want to say that I still believe One Piece is trash and that it shouldn't be on anybody's list.
No, do not. I feel like the way they market it is trash. I don't feel like it's trash itself. But they stretched that shit out for way too long. For the manga readers, especially.
One Piece should have been done.
What the hell is Daily Lives of High
School?
Well,
nigga, Naruto's still going on.
Naruto is fucking garbage. Like Boruto's fucking garbage. So
Boruto is not fucking garbage. Go look up that Momoshiki fight.
And Boruto was garbage before it was Naruto. Before it was Boruto.
I ain't.
No, Stone. Go watch the Shin fight and go watch the Momoshiki fight before you start
I like how you telling me to watch fights, not the actual show.
Well, you can watch the actual show, but I'm talking about the show is dope too, but you don't like the characters, so you don't give a fuck.
Mr. Anime Tail says add a silent voice, the second best anime movie.
Silent voice.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that. What's that?
It's pretty good, but it can't mess with your name though. That's the best one.
Oh, ain't that the one where they were like
don't spoil it.
They were like on a train or some shit.
Yeah.
And like at the end. I don't want to spoil that shit.
That's the best anime movie.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah, that shit is top tier, dog.
What else? That's about it. I don't know no other anime movies like that.
I don't really watch anime movies like that.
Yeah,
honestly,
I don't watch it.
What Philly say? Spirit Away don't got no plot.
And Spirit Away is cool.
And Mo hates me for saying that.
I mean, we actually did review Spirit Away. I think we never posted that shit though. We reviewed
Y'all
that
reviewed
shit
Spirited Away
like 4 months ago.
I don't know, bro. I've seen that shit way too many times and to say it doesn't have a story.
Is it? No, did we? No,
Spirited Away and Kiki's Delivery Service like my top 5 favorite anime movies.
We did Princess Mononoke. That's what we did.
I have not seen that, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't remember those movies though. The Ghibli movies.
I thought it was
I like the art style, but I don't know. I
ain't rewatching that.
I just don't.
I know I watched that as a kid, but I ain't rewatching.
I know there's an anime out that took that art style. It's called Now and Then, Here and There. That's a great show for anybody that's fucking with those. Let me see if I can find it.
I need plot, man.
Hold on, let me see.
Same people that be gassing Demon Slayer. I ain't watching it,
Demon Slayer was the hottest.
but it probably is good. But I ain't watch it yet.
Oh, you'll fuck with it.
I might. I don't know. Tanjiro ain't no beta, so I might.
I mean, Demon Slayer. I just started Demon Slayer. It's cool. So I gotta watch like the first 3 episodes. It's cool so far, but I don't know yet. I gotta get deep into it. But I kind of dropped off Boku no Hero. I like Mob Psycho that shit is beautiful.
Yeah, Mob Psycho season 2 was great.
That shit.
Yeah, that shit blew One Punch Man out the water, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is better than One Punch Man, dog. Like people.
I mean, it's by the same person.
I mean,
So-
it is,
I know,
man.
but that Teru fight was nasty as fuck.
And then One Punch Man season 2 was like they had a whole different studio messing up the
I
animation.
don't know why they did that. Well, who the fuck thought that was a good
Because
idea?
Madhouse don't do season 2s.
That's stupid.
Except for some reason they like doing Overlord, which is
Nigga,
garbage.
they did Hunter x Hunter for hella fucking long.
Garbage, dog.
Overlord had 3 seasons of no content. I'm so mad, man.
I fell asleep on that shit. I could not finish that.
Isekai, my favorite genre. They put it this dude in the world. They got the most powerful person, and he doesn't do anything for 3 seasons.
Yo,
Then they drop. You know they dropping a season 4 too. Coming soon.
Oh yeah, I know. I stopped watching Dr. Stone because of that Western bullshit too.
Man, Dr. Stone.
Yo,
Here goes that Western bullshit
No,
all
man,
over
no,
again.
no, it's his
I
father.
can't handle Japanese people actually liking Western society, so I don't want to watch this shit.
You think
man.
all
Come
Western
on,
society
bro.
is white
Get the fuck
people?
out of here with that
White
bullshit.
people with blonde hair?
How does that
That's Western
affect your
society.
enjoyment like that? I don't understand, bro.
No, man. I was like, okay, this is cool. I like him. He rebuilt a civilization. Then I get his father backstory, and they got this random white chick that be singing randomly in the spaceship. and I like, why is she here? Why is she with what?
What you talking about, the side chick?
Yeah, like it was just this American singer. It was this white woman with blonde hair, and they crop a white woman with blonde hair in every fucking show. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
man. I
I'm
don't know
like,
why
you
she
know,
had to be on the mic though.
In one scene, he
like,
copied
watching-
Albert Einstein.
Oh yeah,
Like literally.
yeah.
But people
I mean,
love
then-
that though.
I'm like,
If
why is she,
if
why
that's
is
the
she
reason,
here? And then the horrible singing she did, you could tell it was an Asian woman trying to.
if that's
voice
the
it.
reason why you didn't like that shit, then you must hate every single anime because they
Oh,
all
yeah,
Western boots.
yeah, I hate all.
They
them
all
shit,
Western
man.
boots because they all got blonde hairs and blue
Yeah.
eyes.
You
I don't know
better
no
believe-
Japanese
you best
person.
believe I don't fuck with all them shits now,
Oh
dog.
my god, bro.
Yeah, he only had 8 on his list, though.
Oh, only got 8.
I got
He
10 on
couldn't
my
think of
list,
any other
dog.
ones.
I got 10 on my
Now,
list.
but I'm talking when he first dropped it.
Oh yeah, I only had notice
Death
how
Note is-
most of the shows on this list depict Japanese people the way they supposed to. Stop. I ain't gonna say that. That's not. I
don't know what Nana is.
Oh no, it's like a rock show. It's like it was a period in time where I was just super into music anime. This was after I watched Beck. I watched Nana, and Nana is like a shoujo. It's an anime.
They're
for
pretty
girls.
cool.
Oh, White Album is pretty good too. That's another I think it's like a shoujo or some shit. But
Shoujo's.
yeah,
Oh.
it's anime catered to women. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it was.
But I watched that shit.
Oh, you ain't got Berserk in your top 10?
I don't fuck with Berserk either.
As a manga?
Damn, you dick riding Donovan?
I like Berserk. I'm trying to think. I kind of take that back. I do. I just didn't think of it when I made the list. But yeah, Berserk definitely. I just don't remember it like that. But yeah, the original Berserk 1997. That shit damn near had no flaws. That shit was great.
Nah, y'all got to count them all. The one with the CGI.
We not
Gotta
counting
count
that
them
other
all.
shit. We not counting.
Y'all
that
making me
other
count
shit.
One Piece when it got go chapter per episode.
We
I gotta
not
count the
counting that shit.
CGI.
But yeah, Berserk might go on my list. Berserk, Ryomi Kenshin.
You don't need like Berserk because the manga. Let's be real.
I don't.
The
read
manga
Berserk
is so. That's literally the best fucking manga of all time.
I mean, I don't even have to get any further. The anime ended at a perfect spot, man. That shit was I was like, this is a twist, nigga. This shit is yeah.
Yeah, but it starts at a different point than the manga starts, though.
Yeah, I know the anime start backwards.
Yeah.
Well, it start
with
the backstory first.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The backstory came in the manga like at a different part.
Yeah.
Okay.
The manga opened up with that nigga in hell after the Griffith that fucked this chick and left her home.
I was reading Berserk, starting to read it.
Oh yeah, Rurouni Kenshin. I'm trying to watch that. Yu Yu Hakusho too, by the way. I fuck with that show too. If I made a top 20, all those shows would be on there.
You can meet people that don't like Brotherhood, Champloo, Bebop, but there's nobody that don't mess with Yu Yu Hakusho. Everybody does.
Oh yeah, Hakusho. That's the shit right there. They touched on
Everybody
themes in that
greatness.
shit that was that other shows weren't touching on, man.
You know, in the manga, the Three Kings Saga was like so different from the anime. Yeah, like they actually gave Makoro a backstory.
Yeah,
what is this? Oh,
with the anime, they be rushing shit. Yeah.
I was watching this Twitter video and this kid just got slammed in, like wrestling. Golly.
But what
He dead.
I think everybody got Full Metal Alchemist on their list but me, I think.
Not me.
Kick ain't got it on.
Not me.
Actually, damn, only 2 people got it. You're right.
It's okay. Standard.
I never
This
seen
nigga can't count either.
I never seen Sailor Moon, so I can't really speak on that. I've been wanting to watch that.
You never saw Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Stone, where your list?
I wanted to watch Car Capturer Girl or whatever the fuck that shit is.
The fuck is that?
What is it? Car Capturer Sakurai? It's like a
Where's prison school at, man?
Prison school.
Oh, prison school was great.
It's
It's
funny,
terrible.
It's not.
Yeah.
The shit is hilarious, but that shit is not. Yeah.
That shit had me
MP3
weak,
class
bro.
is the best scene ever.
I've never actually laughed during the anime, like laugh, but that shit had me dying, bro.
I like Fate Stay Night, but yeah.
Oh,
I don't like
I don't want to slander all the Fate series because the movie's gonna be on.
I saw 2 of them and I like both the ones I seen, but it ain't really for me.
I watched Guild War, dropped it. I watched Zero, dropped it.
Yeah, DBZ trash. I don't know why Keith got it on her list, man.
Bro,
that shit
the fuck you talking about? DBC is not trash.
That shit overrated as fuck. Just like One Piece.
Hunter is
the new DBZ is trash. I don't watch that shit, but OG DBZ, it's fucking heat.
DBZ got like 3 classics, man. 3 classic arcs. That's more than Hunter x Hunters.
I mean, if goddamn Togashi wasn't on his death.
He had no time to write all those arcs and only made 1 classic. So
what are you talking about? Nigga,
I'm talking about the manga.
The whole series is a damn near classic.
No.
What?
See, you just saying that.
No, from beginning to end.
Ain't no way you think that Hunter's Exam is a classic.
Oh yeah, they all smoothly transition into one another. It's just
Hunter's Exam is not a classic,
story, man.
I don't care how smooth it is. That arc ain't a classic.
Heaven's Arena is a good arc. What are you talking about?
I said Hunter's Exam.
That's a good arc too. Yeah.
You know what classic is, right?
Yeah.
Ain't say good.
Yeah.
Greed Island ain't no classic.
Greed Island probably the weakest one because he didn't really know what.
Election arc ain't no classic.
I fuck with Election arc. That is one of the better stories. That really developed Kaluuya's character, man. What do you mean?
Y'all got 1 classic, and that's Chimera Ant.
Yeah, Chimera
That's at the very end of y'all show.
You stupid.
Crazy. Naruto got 3 classics in the part 1.
Stupid. I rewatched.
So Zabuza not a classic?
It's trash. I rewatched that shit. Trash.
There ain't no way you think Chunin Exam not a classic.
Trash.
You think Chunin Exams is trash?
You seen the animation on that? They had one.
Look at you. You such a Hunter elitist. The animation on it.
They had one good scene in the Chunin Exam, and that was Rock Lee versus Sasuke. Other than that, everything else is
Rock Lee versus Gar was not good.
I mean, Rock Lee versus Gar. I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
I was about to say Rock Lee versus Sasuke. That was 2 seconds.
Actually, there was another one too. Naruto versus Gar.
Naruto versus Neji.
I don't fuck with that fight either.
Man, it ain't about the fight. It's about what happened in the fight.
That shit trash. And Naruto, believe it, he's the most annoying trash character in the beginning of the series.
No, you must ain't seen Dr. Stone.
That talk
the dude
no
says
jutsu
he's 10 million% sure. That catchphrase is worse.
Shit, that shit trash.
He threw hands with Neji. He ain't talk no jutsu him.
Nah, that shit trash. And I think people, I don't even think the Chunin exam is the best arc. I think the Sasuke retrieval arc is better.
Yeah, Sasuke retrieval, that could be debated better. And that's a classic.
Better. That shit is way better.
That's 3 classics
Animation
right there.
improved. Everything, man.
Look at you, animation. What was it made?
What do you mean? Look at Rurouni Kenshin.
That animation not great.
You stupid. It is great.
You telling me Rurouni Kenshin animation is messing with Hunter x Hunters or Demon Slayers?
Not Hunter x Hunter, not Demon Slayer. I'm talking about that Naruto came out after those shows, and they still had great animation.
Yeah, I saw ReZero. It's ass. But yeah, Naruto got 3 classics.
Oh, Code Geass is a great show too. I like that show. Yeah.
Code Geass is cool.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I still gotta watch Death Note. I didn't see that shit yet either.
You, bruh, how long you been watching anime and you ain't seen Death Note?
I've been on my underground shit, man. You know?
You been watching too much ecchi, the hentai. What's the other one?
Oh, Perfect Blue should be on here too. Yo, Perfect Blue.
It was something else.
Perfect Blue should be on my list. I'm going back. Watch. Let me show you the trailer for Perfect Blue. Matter of fact, let's do that. I'm gonna show y'all niggas the trailer.
Perfect Blue, the anime?
Yeah, it's a movie. They.
Oh, okay.
They
y'all niggas fuck with Akira?
Yeah, Akira.
I ain't seen it, so.
Like. This is around the time where they anime movies were stupid good. But yeah, basically Perfect Blue they ripped off Perfect Blue when they made was it like Black Swan? Or maybe that's Paprika. Let me see. That Darren Aronofsky film. Let me show you
the one with the ballet dancers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Black Swan.
Yeah, that shit was completely ripped off from Now, I'll admit that I only watched this anime because it had some ecchi scenes in it. But it turned out to have a great story. So I went back and actually watched it.
There was another anime movie out there. I forgot which one.
But yeah, Perfect Blue is that fired. It talks about how crazy fandoms are, man. This teen idol was transitioning into becoming like an adult movie star, and she had a crazy fan that didn't like that. She wasn't innocent anymore, and he would stalk her and send her letters and shit. And I can't even explain it, but you got to watch it. Like everything is not what it seems to be. So,
not pure anymore. I seen that actually happen on Twitch too. One dude said, "I'm gonna stop donating if you keep blowing kisses to the camera." He would donate like thousands of dollars every other week.
No.
And he said, "You keep being a hoe, I'm gonna stop donating." That was wild. You got the trailer, or is my watch together frozen? Hello. Is it me looking for?
God damn, man.
Come back when you good, man.
Spit went down the wrong pipe, though.
Yeah, that happened before to me too. You just don't feel the same for a couple minutes. Since I'm the new host of the podcast,
oh hell no!
Somebody got to take over.
Bush disappeared again.
It ain't gonna be you.
He's coughing up a storm.
He coughing?
If anything, it'll be Philly.
Philly cannot host the podcast.
He got the most fanboys.
He don't even show up sometimes.
I guess we just won't stream when he don't show up then.
I'm clearly second in charge.
Bush sounding like he dying over there.
I'm second in charge. Then Stone, then Reyes.
But yeah, we done, I guess.
You need to play the trailer.
Huh?
You need to show the trailer.
Oh shit. That shit fuck. That shit fuck.
It messed up your brain. You forgot what to do. Man, she really said one of her what is it? Fifth Harmony? Was that a band or something?
Who are you? That girl group.
It's what she said. One of her persons she's with. What she say? She's a hard R.
Here's a trailer. This movie play mind games on you.
97. And you talking about animations?
Oh, the animation on this is spectacular.
Who are you? Excuse me, who are you?
I can't wait to slander.
That shit still look good.
Mima was a pop star.
So you know this shit good. The nigga said if Walt Disney
narrator speaks. I thought you
got a deep ass voice.
If Walt Disney partnered with Alfred Hitchcock, it would have made this. Like, you know this shit fire. Come on.
This is Mima's last performance with Cham.
Who desired to become an actress.
I really hope that I can entertain you just the same as an actress.
But sometimes aspirations can be deadly.
You could tell it was him.
In the world of make-believe.
This is when Mima proves herself.
The price of fame
Don't worry, Mima, it'll be all right.
may not be worth the cost of identity.
You need to watch
Where
it.
did this come from?
It ain't what everything what it seems to be.
Innocence is lost.
Was the cameraman the whole time? Oh, she a tank.
No longer exists. Where everything you do can be seen by everyone. And those you trust are really those you should fear. Your life no longer belongs to you.
Excuse me,
Manga Entertainment presents Satoshi Kon's animated psychological thriller, Perfect Blue.
Excuse me, who are you?
That shit is.
Is this whole thing on YouTube?
Yeah, it is. Or you can find it on YouTube, actually. Yeah.
They always got the old ones on YouTube. Yeah.
This movie perfectly fits with what's going on now with stars and fandoms, especially with the K-pop scene. So,
That's just crazy. Like those kids keep killing themselves and shit. Like they're overworked and that's just fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is wait till it's kind of like Selena too. If I could make that comparison, you know how Selena.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who killed Selena? I'm not gonna say anymore, but yeah, just keep that in mind when you're watching it.
I did see in the trailer she got pushed off the balcony, but it was by a chick. So yeah, probably worth her friend. I don't know. I might check this out.
But yeah, whole thing on YouTube. That's how old it is. You know, if shit old, a movie old as fuck. If YouTube just like fuck it, just leave it
All
alone.
of Yu Yu Hakusho is on YouTube.
Is it?
The whole 119 episodes, all in the playlist.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, when they get old, they don't care anymore.
Fucking Ninja Scroll. But yeah, that is the podcast, guys. We lost a lot of people. Everybody left.
Gang song. The gang Riz and Mean.
No, Riz. Mean wasn't even here for I should have did that shit first.
Mean was here for the first 10 minutes. And then fell asleep.
Yeah, it's probably too late for that nigga.
He said we need to host film nights. Yeah, they did make a new Rabbit site, so we all can get in the call and watch a movie or anime together.
Host film,
Yeah, other servers do that too.
How
I know one that, you know Rabbit?
Rabbit? I don't know how to work Rabbit.
Yeah, but they made a new site since they took down Rabbit.
Oh,
so that's where everybody goes now.
shit. So you might do that shit.
I was watching Rabbit with Black, Mo, and Lelouch. We was all watching Young Justice. Man, when the scene came on, when Philly keep talking about when he made it Aqualad retarded or messed up his brain. I mean to say, he was all wild in the car.
Made that nigga gay.
Yeah, mentally. He wasn't acting like that in season 2.
Told you what they be doing, man. Like, let's make this nigga a chimera. Make them all the minorities.
Oh, and I know you're really right. Cause I don't know if you know Daybreaker, the Netflix show.
No, I don't watch.
It's like an apocalypse, and yeah, but the one black guy that got in the show is gay.
I told you.
They gotta be black and gay. Gotta be.
They do that shit a lot, man.
And this is the way they brought it up too. Cause he was like, I know a secret about you. And he said, what? Everybody knows I'm gay. I'm like, hold on.
Like, when did you become gay?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh shit.
Daybreak is cool though. It's like one of the
gay character. Like,
yeah, they have 4 people. One of the white person could have been gay. But no, it's this one backstory in Daybreaker. It's like so sad that it's great. I think it's on episode 3 or episode 2. So at least watch the first 3 episodes. I'll say that. It's not my recommendation. Don't blame me.
But yeah, listen to Morgan, watch Daybreaker, man. But yeah.
And then in the show, they said, you told me to watch The Wire. And he said, yeah, I told you to watch season 2. He said, you can take out season 2 and you don't miss anything. And I told that to somebody I know that loved The Wire. He was like, no, he's wrong. You need to see season 2.
That nigga lying. Season 2 ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
He said, in Daybreaker, they said only white people like season 2. That was the joke in there.
Yeah, season 2.
It was about the docs.
Yeah, play the trailer. This don't even look like The Wire. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Let me see. Oh, watch Witcher. I saw Anime Tales and One Above All talking about it. It was great.
I only seen one episode. It was decent.
Do I need to know about the game at all?
Hey, Frank.
Hey, darling.
What exactly?
Here's a trailer for Wire 2, season 2.
Season 2.
You like this? There's no niggas in this.
Are people gonna be stealing today?
I don't know. Couple luxury sedans, some color TVs, widescreen, maybe a whole container ship.
Okie dokie. Y'all have a good one.
It's been slow. If it wasn't for the car ships, we'd be starving. I don't need you to tell me how bad things are at the docks.
I got some guys that are showing a lot of money. Port cash, drugs maybe, or the usual deal.
Tomorrow, the Atlantic Light. We need to go see the Greek and get a number. He's got one on the way.
Make the deal.
You hang on the projects with scraps.
We all got problems, you understand me?
I don't want no part of what you do no more.
I'm done rolling around a gun.
When they chew you up, they gotta spit you back out.
You don't ask, because you don't want to know. They got our money and we ain't got the product. That shit ain't right.
Time to make it clear that we are not gonna go away.
That look right to you? This was a mistake. Mistake. Nobody wanted this.
Like Doc's this happening.
Got yourself a hell of a case.
Target is Frank Sabatka.
That rum wants a war, he's got one.
It ain't about me.
We got promises we got to keep.
I am done. Where is the motherfucking blood?
It's all about self-preservation, Jimmy. Something you never learned.
Man, hold on. The uncle, my favorite character. And then the trailer like he was in jail or prison.
So I mean, they occasionally flash back to the black shit, but that shit is mainly about the dock workers and shit, man. I mean, yeah. I guess you would have to watch it to get the
for season 5.
Yeah, to get where the characters are now, but you can skim some of that shit. Just skip all of the dock worker shit, nigga.
I really want to, man, but I ain't with that skipping stuff. After those JoJo fans tried to jump somebody I know about skipping parts, I don't know if I should do it.
What is this?
I mean, you could skip a part.
Can I skip part 1?
Skip part 1? Nah, it's too raw.
I don't know, man. That Ripple stuff made me drop it.
Nah, it's worth it. You got to get through it. You got to.
Well, yeah,
the good part, you got to get through it.
I'll see, man. About that
You've been
stuff.
saying that for the past year, nigga. I don't believe a word you say.
You gonna pick back up on JoJo, boys?
Nah, I can't fuck with JoJo. I'm not that big of a fan of shonen like that anymore anyway. So I don't fuck with that shit. Just fighting.
And anyway, I ain't watching anime right now anyway.
That shit like a fucking 80s action movie. I don't really fuck with that.
Oh, we ain't even talk about what we watching at the beginning.
I mean,
it's too hectic.
We kind of did throughout. Yeah, it was too hectic, but I mean that's it.
There's way too many niggas in this fucking call.
Yeah.
We can finish with that.
Peace out, guys.
Dang.
Damn.